Okay. That's it. It's funny because I spent fucking 7 goddamn years forging shit for you fuckers in the goddamn forge and the fucking Warren.
Alright,
Still no pass on the other one because,
alright, so it combines a couple metals that you've seen. It looks like it's a sort of metal fusion of cestus combined with durasteel. But whoever did it did a pretty fantastic job of combining the properties of both. Cestus isn't as hard as durasteel, but it's laser reflective and absorbative. So this might be the next generation knight armor. So
I'm not going to have Zagadl help me with this, but I assume his systems help me figure this shit out once I have him.
he looks at it once and then sends you the schematic right in your face while you're trying to actually study it with your normal eyeballs. It's blam! Oh, it's schematics. Ah, damn it.
Yeah, that's why I picked up multitasking. Knew he'd do this to me. But that means I have idea what I'm dealing with. Alright. I kinda wanna make a soup pot out of it just to fuck with her. I'm not going to, but I really want to.
Classic.
Here's this ultimate metal that's really awesome and definitely going to be for the next generation of knight armor. Great! I made it so you can put soup in it!
Do not specify that you had to make something useful out of it. She just said to do something with it.
Hmm. I'm gonna make do Johnny's stuff while I figure out what I want to make with that bullshit. Because the other two classes are completely worthless on my list, except for advanced. Actually, no, you never told me what I got from combat. I assume I got like.
I told you what you got from advanced combat. Pick 2 weapon skills.
That was it.
Weapon
Then
talent.
I'll think on the Smith thing, do Johnny's stuff, because he's still got stuff he gotta get cleared out.
Yeah, Johnny. We got shit we gotta figure out. What's up with that?
Well, good luck.
Tell him what skills he gets. This is about all he's waiting on. This is not a thing that he's slowing down here.
So you took out gastronomy, right?
Yeah, it was pretty much just replaced with the evening cooking.
Okay. I need to open your sheet. That's what
Sure.
we do for things. Alright, Luna. You and your spider dance shit. Alright, let's see what we got here. Survival. We had one of those for the parkour class. But mostly it's just fun. Your sleight of hand. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's put acrobatics. Let's add 1 acrobatics and 1 survival.
Cool. I'm imagining you're clicking this already for me. Since you're on my character sheet. Do you want me to put it in, or are you putting it in?
Put it in, bro.
I thought you were looking at it.
I'm looking at it.
Acrobatics. Survival.
Etiquette. Yeah. Good one. But etiquette and other skills. And then roll on court gossip. Because that's a thing that they teach you in etiquette class. how to talk about stuff without immediately offending or sounding like an idiot. Or
I got 2 degrees success on court gossip.
then you get another check mark.
Cool.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to take that class next year.
Oh, hey, by the way, Liam, I made a new enemy. I rolled a 100 while talking to a noble, and now he gets super personal, and I just shrugged at him. So now I made a new noble.
Are you on your phone again, Hayden?
Yep.
That would be the reason why we can't
We can tell.
understand what you're saying.
I got the gist of it. He pissed off a new nobleman.
Yes,
Alright,
we have another
economics.
enemy.
a judge.
Oh, nice.
Trade. Business. Thank you for coughing. Librarian.
Remember, librarian was replaced with the parkour class.
Like astronomy was.
No, we didn't. It was a free class, pretty much. That I just did
that's
stuff on
right.
my own, and then I did things in the evening.
Astronomy.
Gastronomy. Yes.
Yeah. No, astronomy. It says astronomy.
Oh, astronomy. Right.
It's still in there.
Yes, that's still in there.
All right. Yeah, just a scholastic lore stars. You also learned something pretty interesting right out of the gates. It is known that no facility has a high-powered telescope. You can use the small ones, but for some reason, every single time somebody constructs a high-powered telescope or restores one to functional and starts to use it, the sky falls on them.
Ah. Okay.
So you can look at the stars, but not real close.
Hmm.
And not anywhere in the direction of the moon. And then Medicaid. Oh man. Yeah, Medicaid. Roll on Medicaid.
Sure. I do not pass.
It'll stay as it is, but you do get a trauma first aid kit.
Okay.
It's basically a field kit. That'll be it. I think that's all the classes.
Cool.
I was thinking
Now for
what
Alex.
I'm gonna make. Oh, Allie? Wait,
Well,
does Allie
she-
not do it?
I need some time.
She's got her classes.
Allie's doing Alley Cat stuff, which is not sure what she wants to do.
She's on the call.
Alley Cat, you gonna do the thing?
What?
You here?
I'm here.
All right. So you got some classes. We're gonna finish them up. So please open your character sheet.
I am trying to.
Oh man. Oh, we got
Yeah, roll 20 just isn't loading for me today for some reason.
oh dear.
Page unresponsive. I noticed that, computer.
You also have a new thread open right here too.
Yeah. It's not looking either.
Mm-hmm.
There it goes.
Waiting on the Luna. No, Luna. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think we can start talking, Matt. Character sheet's loading up.
Oh, we got that fat character sheet load. All right, cool. Better. Roll for your mechanics, which is in other skills.
Just roll 1d100, babe.
Okay.
Unrecognized command. Is that what it said?
I don't know what it said. It's just frozen.
I see.
Hey, Matt.
What you want?
I decided what I'm gonna make with that metal while she's getting herself sorted. I'm gonna start
Alright.
making the housing for a rifle. Gonna
Oh.
make a custom rifle.
You
Sure.
can now pass your 45.
Yeah.
Makes sense. All right.
So, language path should pop in here, shouldn't it not? How long is
No,
the
I just
class?
had everyone roll.
What?
I just had everyone roll once.
Okay. I know some people had different things than others, so
No,
Gotcha.
everybody's rolled once, and like even if you don't do great, you'll still probably get something as long as you did decent because it's an extended test.
Yeah. Wasn't any rerolls either.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. I remember that.
Mechanics class, they just give you parts. Any project that you're currently working on that needs special parts or hard to get parts, they're available in the class. So if you're trying to repair your truck or make some modifications to something or use the machines in there to sculpt parts for some of the robots or whatever, it's all available in there. Let's go to chemistry.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll. No, well, I'm just gonna roll intelligence.
Just go, babe.
Hmm. Chemistry is
That's where I'm
confusing
at today too.
because it's also alchemy, but it's not actual alchemy because no magic. And they keep telling you to stop smoking in class.
Oh, that's rude.
I know. Yeah, you're pretty sure alchemy is way better, but you do learn some compounds and whatnot. So it's not a complete wash, but you're more focused on some other things while taking the class.
I never liked science either.
Yeah. Mystic class. not hard. They're just going to teach you basic plant names and properties, and then they're going to just kind of hang out and shoot the shit and smoke. Mostly they're kind of talk to you about elixir and pill recipes and what not to do due to common practices. So it's pretty much straightforward. Also, if a normal human being ever consumes an elixir of level 3 or higher, their body actually evaporates and they're a ghost.
Neat.
Now you know how to make ghosts.
I've always wanted a ghost army.
It wouldn't be a ghost army. It actually, whatever their personality is, colored by whatever or whatever elixir or pill they took, dictates what comes out. So the guy was a dick. Well, he's gonna be a either mischievous as a ghost or he's gonna be outright hostile. And then of course if he ate or drank some sort of thunder elixir, now he's a thunder ghost. And they don't just go away because they feed off the land of its magic, which keeps it alive. And then they're not affected by physical, normal, mundane weaponry. And then you have a specter that does what it wants at all times.
So don't make ghosts, is what you're saying.
They highly recommend you don't, but I mean, do people listen? Of course not. So that's what they recommend.
But a ghost army would be so much fun.
It'd also be really fucking expensive.
Yeah, it would be.
Level 3 pill for each person.
But ghost army. Ghost mafia.
They do not obey
Mafia army.
people.
Okay. What do I do next?
Alright. Let's see. We got basic combat. Increase your dodge and your parry by 1.
Okay.
Yep. And then plant taxonomy. Go ahead and add that as a scholastic lore. And add 2 check marks in it because you know plant's pretty good.
My dodge and my parry?
Yes.
I can't
Yeah,
find it.
yeah, there you go.
Skills.
No?
So it's scroll up. It's alphabetical, right? So I think there's a logic, right? D, dodge.
I got dodge.
So P, scroll down.
Okay. The next thing was a new skill.
Yep. Scholastic.
Scholastic.
Yep. Plants.
Okay. Just add a check mark in it?
I said 2.
2. Okay. Okay, I've got that.
Programming should be your last one.
Yep. Don't we already have software? We have software somewhere. Well, nope. Looks like it's just roll for sleight of hand to see if your typing gets faster, and then go ahead and roll int.
Yep.
Not logic.
Or logic, yeah.
Tech use covereth many a sin, by the way.
And take use would.
Meaning that's what they have software under in this game.
Alright, it's good. Increase your tech use by 1.
Okay, that'll put me at max tech use. And it was intelligence next. What? Logic?
Logic, yeah.
Logic.
Okay, yeah, you pick up programming. This in this specific case, you'll just add your last check mark in logic, and you'll just use programming. Did I give you a programming skill? Anyone?
Nope.
All right, perfect. It'll just be you can use logic or tech use. And since you have max in both, you can use both.
You gave me computer science, I think.
You're a tech boy. You're
So
fine.
where do I write programming down, or is it
Nope.
just I roll?
You put it in
You can roll
Scholastic.
both of those to do your
Okay.
programming.
Okay.
Should be fine.
All right.
I think everyone's complete.
That's Liam.
He made his thing already. We're good.
Okay.
But it's not hard to do what I was trying to do with it, so
Sounds good. So we're all done with the school stuff.
yes.
What do we want to do next?
We haven't actually finished going through the mine.
We have not.
Nope.
We barely finished off level 1.
I would ask for a couple day break so that I can be armed by Liam.
Oh, for me to get you equipment together?
Just swords. We can wait on the armor thing another time.
Well, that's what I thought you meant, yeah.
Yes, I would ask for that and bring this up to the team that now that he's got his full tattoos, he can no longer use his vibra swords even. So he's, even with the muscle flex, a little bit weaker than he probably should be.
Did you just admit weakness? Shocking.
Weaker than I should be. Besides, you guys are family.
Yeah, no, never mind. That was the joke here. Anyway, yeah, no, like, Matt, I told you what swords I was gonna make him, right?
Big metal beat sticks.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna do I was gonna do the alloy is all the mercurium or mercurium, however you fucking pronounce that. mixed with a harder metal that would be more productive so that it can hold a fucking magic charge really well.
The harder metal being space shuttle steel.
That's the one.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
So all it does is 1d12 plus strength, but it's the fun little bits of the plus strength where you add that on.
The magic he wanted, and I will use my little imprinting device to like find the right
Mhm.
words to put into this in the forging process. He just wants it to have a gravity like weight increase thing
Make it heavy.
so that he
Wanna
can
make it heavier
dial the
than it
weight.
already is.
Yeah.
Like, can you give me a number?
Hold on. I'll give you a number. I will, because the limitations of what I can and can't do anyway. Just times 10 weight sound good?
Sure. Let's go with times 10 weight.
I was asking a GM, not you.
Well, considering that,
I'm setting it to be dialable. That's just the max.
dialable weight. Okay.
I'm genuinely
That is gonna
setting it
be a
up
hell
to
of
be.
a project if you're gonna make it dialable.
Oh, so it's not going to be a 2 or 3 day thing. Can you do the enchanting after?
I can
Of course.
just make the weapons. It takes like no time whatsoever for that. It's the magic that takes a while.
Yeah. If it's a full scale of dialability, that's gonna take a while. If it's just you get to pick from 3 modes, that actually could take a couple days. If you dial down the complexity.
Yeah, I'll set it so it's just for now double
Remote.
weight 5 times 10.
Alright, so is there no normal weight? It's just double times 5 times 10?
No, you can turn it off too.
Okay. Well, swords weigh 60 pounds apiece.
So 120, 300, and what, 3,000? Or 6,000? 600.
Wait, did you say times 10 or times 100 at the end?
Times 10. My brain went to times 100 and it's 600.
600.
That was quite a skip there at the end.
It was. I know. I thought that too.
Yeah. So what that does is times 2. Dear Lord. That'll just add another. So normal. Alright, so normal weight. Oh god, I can't spell that either. Alright, so that'll be 1d12 plus strong. And then times 2. That'll be 2d12 plus strong. Times 5. That'll be 12 plus strong times 2. 10. 12 plus strong times 4. No pen.
No pen is fine. So he hands me the swords, and Clarity, of course, will immediately flex to try out what the heaviest weight, because he ain't no coward.
There's a little resistance when you swing them, but it's not too hard.
I could do better later, but that's what you get for like 3 days of work.
This is perfectly fine. All right, I'm good to go to the mines now. Is there any at Prip that you guys wanted to do in the time?
You have an armor rating of 25 each. You can use them to block.
What was that, Hayden?
I need one of you sciencey guys to help me get into a power armor set.
Suit?
Yeah.
Sure. Clarity will set him up with power armor while Olwen was working on the
Oh, reminds me. Do Do you want me to tell you where to find some heavy power armor of the old world?
Wait, it gets heavier than the stuff we already have?
Yeah, that was just assault. That was assault power armor. And that's not even the big stuff.
I know where there's
Yes,
one.
I would like the big boy stuff.
It's one suit of genuine heavy old world mil-spec power armor. It's
It would be a lot more
under.
impressive if I knew tech, but I assume it's impressive.
It's under a waterfall.
No problemo. Where it at?
It's really radioactive at the moment, but actually we have like 3 different ways to fix
I
that.
know how to get rid of that. I got taught a skill to get rid of radiation like that.
I repeat, we have 3 different ways to get rid of that. Never mind.
Oh yeah. Where we at?
Yeah. I'll get him the heavy power armor and let them figure that out while I work on the sword.
We'll derad it. Matt, how long does it take me to deradiate the damn thing?
Oh, it takes me like
Well,
10
that assumes that
seconds.
you get it first try.
Oh, what do you have to roll to get it?
Matt, I have the.
You
I
have
have
to go underwater.
Matt. I have.
You're busy, Liam.
Hold on. I have. Have the drone armor. I can lend them. The drone unit. Drone tech unit.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna send you down there without the tools to do this. I got a fucking little remote drone control tech unit that you can use for this that can actually do it.
Sure, I'll just use a controller and grab the thing.
No, I'm not letting you touch it, Mr. No Tech.
Clarity handles it.
There you go.
It breaks in his hands.
Exactly.
Pushes a button too hard, it just shatters into a million pieces.
Clarity
no.
might flex at my controls, but
I mean, he's really gotten into flexing. Almost like a bodily expression now when he wants to emphasize stuff.
you see, the thing is, his flexing also does weird stuff, so who knows? He might flex and be able to control it just by flexing.
Yeah. Nope. That's We get the thing. We get his power armor, and I get it set up for Hayden.
Okay.
How much is it? Yeah.
When you pull it out, who you got? Skill and tech, old world, right? So, yes.
Not necessarily a skill, but all the tech I've been working with is old world, so sure.
Okay, so, make me 3 tests, please, as you recover the power armor. Awareness first.
Awareness. Ooh, solid.
All right, look at you go. You're fancy.
Pretty solid, yeah.
Okay. Oh wow, that's a really solid one. Let's see. Computer science.
Pass.
Survival.
The science of computer.
Survival.
Oh, survival. All 3. Nice.
Hey, whoever this guy is, he's alive. He's in suspended animation.
God damn it.
So
There's more suits down there we can get you.
What if they're all still alive?
I mean,
You're the one that is actually dead. So the one that was impaled through multiple times.
yeah, well, he fell down a hole. So that's a project.
For now, we'll keep him on ice, put him in a corner somewhere to get dusty, and I'll set Flock up with our power armor station just to get him a standard set.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the other suit where I know where it is currently at the bottom of a small collapse, so it'll take a little digging to get it out.
Also, Flock, power armor is not something the untrained can necessarily use, especially super heavy power armor.
Shrugs.
Oh,
I
why
got
did
5
you
minutes.
snap an arm?
Okay, it's gonna take you a month to reconfigure the power armor to be able to be used because it's not just something you get into. Like plate mail, usually you want it custom made, and you need to actually refit this entire thing.
Sadness.
And specifically, you have to do that because if there is gap, unlike plate mail, yeah, you might get pinched or it might be uncomfortable, but in power armor, it makes it so much worse. If there is a mismatch, you can actually start to like rip skin,
Break
cut
my own arm because the guy
circulation,
was
break
more
stuff.
flexible than me.
Yeah, if it's not a snug fit across the entirety of the body, you might as well just not do it.
Oh man, I can't get that ready in a couple days, guys.
And also, you can't wear any of the helmets, Mr.
I'll
Rain
just drill
Horns.
holes. I'll just drill holes in it.
I'm gonna have to make you something.
Probably something custom. Yes.
Johnny and Allie, did you have any prep you wanted to do in the 3 days beforehand, or nothing in particular?
I'm pretty good. I'm just gonna be reminiscing with everyone, taking care of Onika, all that fun stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess for my prep too, I'll be spending days with Onika, seeing if I can increase the healing time,
Yeah, I guess.
or at least the recovery
I should
time.
probably do something with my glass. I just don't know what.
Yeah. Well, you can always start with something simple, make some bongs or, glass.
I
Good.
just want a spider bong.
You can have the conversation with the little person at the. You go for a day trip back to the.
Oh yeah, I was
Town.
gonna go talk to the little person about making. What was I gonna make? Oh, she was gonna teach me magic glass blowing.
Yeah. At least from a start for you.
Yeah. Can I do that, Matt? Can I go talk to the little person at the day market?
Sure can.
I guess I want to show her my really hard glass and ask her if she knows how to work with it. If she can teach me how to work with it.
Unfortunately, that's gonna be a negatory. That special glass that orbits the gem. She can't even grab hold of it with her tongs because it's under the complete control of the power gem.
You can use some of the other glass you got though, or take some from Cat's World, an object and anything, and just plump in some.
I don't even know what I want to make though.
Well, maybe just have her teach you something to make. I don't know. Start simple. Start small. Make a literal glass, something to drink out of. Some shot glasses, a pipe, something you'd be interested in.
Okay. Can I take some glass blowing classes, I guess?
Yeah, you can take some glass blowing classes. It's actually pretty fun.
Hmm?
It's actually pretty fun.
Oh, good.
All right. Oh man, we got a danger noodle loose. Sorry, let my poor danger noodle out. As in the snack.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you learn to make some very basic things in about 3 days.
Okay.
Making
what I was
glass
thinking.
shards is among the basic things because you don't really have to worry about turning it into a form that needs, you know, the complete shape. You just
Doesn't
make a
require,
window
like, a lot
pane
of
and then
skill.
you smash it, and then you have glass shards.
Okay.
And the cool thing is, with your multi-dimensional physics, you're pretty sure if you use your energy control, you can control shards of glass or just glass in general on this side of the dimension.
So, like, just any glass rather than Cat's World glass is what you're saying?
Pretty much. It'll require some practice, but theory should be you should be able to just control glass, period. Although glass from this world won't be as nice or as strong or as powerful. I mean, but you you should be able to control it. Also should be able to help you with your glass making, so you can form things.
Yeah, that would
better.
help.
Yeah. Da-na-na-na. That'll be it for the 3 days.
Hey Matt, since the whole power armor thing didn't really work, I'm just gonna spend all the time I got. Sorry, ad libbing for some reason. I was gonna spend the rest of my time gathering enough sunlight to get some of that sap to see if that can help Onika get up faster.
Well, you can go extract your 3 droplets, but then remember you have to
Yeah, it's a bunch of light and or 100 years.
no.
I'll give her a droplet, see if that
But
helps.
remember, you were told that speeding up the healing process could have negative effect.
Yeah, I'll just gather them then. Yeah, let her heal naturally. Then I forgot about that. Yeah, I'll just gather them in case they're needed.
Okay, perfect.
Do you ever look around in the garden?
Probably. I do like plants.
Do you ever look up?
Well, odd question, but probably. I'd imagine at some point I do look up.
You see this really weird looking gas giant. I don't think you've ever seen a gas giant before, but there's this planet and it's just swirling with different types of energy. You see probably some like electric clouds going off or some other fun stuff, but it's
Like
a cool
how
sight.
close we talking here? Like
I
Earth?
don't know. I just it's think between Earth and the moon, right? Because you
Okay.
are on a moon currently.
That's pretty neat.
It's much bigger. It's much bigger. It'd be like being on the moon looking at Earth, I guess you could say. It'd be a cool sight.
Guessing you got some fancy plants there too.
I mean, I would know. I haven't looked around at it.
Anyways, anyone else have anything they need to do?
Go to the mine and break things.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan. Also, I sent you my new token, Matt.
Is it cropped, or am I gonna have to crop it?
It's
'cause you did
cropped.
a shitty job. All right. Where is it? There
It's on Discord. Sent it to you. Direct
I guess
message.
I should probably send you my new image as well.
That is not
Cropped,
very
of
cropped.
course. It is cropped.
That's never
It's
satisfied.
proportionately. Horribly cropped. You guys can't crop shit. That'll have to work. I'm not gonna fuck with it more. Alright, let's see. Get you a thing called the game with thing. Let's upload some shit. Go. Oh, jeez, give me one of those days. There. All right, and you sent me a thing.
A new image.
You want the lamb in there as well?
It's kind of right next to the face. So.
And do you want the lamb in there as well, or do you want a close up of your sleepy face?
Sure, close up of the sleepy face. I couldn't get it that good. Because I suck at cropping.
Yep. At least you admit it.
Everyone sucks at cropping in Matt's eyes.
Pretty much.
Matt, you should crop professionally. Just get people to send you images, and you're like, it's
That
shitty.
sounds like work.
Well, professionally, that would be your work. Yes, you would get paid to do it.
By professionally crop, he means go do some Photoshop classes, you scrub.
I've taken Photoshop classes.
Not helpful for cropping.
Still isn't good enough in Matt's eyes.
Probably wouldn't be.
Matt goes to the class, starts criticizing the teacher.
God, it's not even proportionally correct.
Yeah. Like, why is it skewed?
Doing it wrong.
Oh gosh, I have to give it all your permissions and shit. Oh fuck.
Mwahaha.
That's sad.
Alright. Block.
But don't worry, this is the last token change we'll ever make. This is our adult time.
You know,
no,
and
you'll
plus-
have at least another 2. Feel it.
Says Matt. Stay
I
this
can
way
feel it.
forever. We're all gonna fly to Neverland, stay there forever.
Oof. I'll do that. Alright. So light permission. Loser.
Just watch. Someone else is gonna get bit by a basilisk again.
Alright.
Completely possible.
Go find this loser. Okay, tokens have been replaced.
So, we
We're going to the
we
mine.
go into our mine. Yeah.
We're just waiting on the tokens to be put in.
Okay.
Haha.
Oh, there's the thing. That took a second to load.
Can you see?
I can now.
I can.
I can now.
It took a second for mine to load.
Ah, there it goes.
Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure I set up your site correctly.
For some
I'll-
reason, this map lagged more today than it did the last time we played it.
It's fine. Maybe he made it bigger while we weren't looking.
Added more monsters.
Oh, he
By the
definitely
way-
did that.
By the way, Matt, I assume nothing bothered my security at the door over the time we were gone.
If you gave him proper spacing and made him stand perfectly still, yes.
Of course.
Yeah, guys, I think I can at least get the centipedes not to eat.
Hey guys, let's do a turn order so we can just make people have turns compared to just all jumping at once.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I think this first level, other than exploring it, is pretty clear now for us, at least, thanks to the fact that somebody here can be the animal whisperer.
So we need to check out the crystals down this way. And
The bottom
we
right.
need to clean out the treasure where the basilisk was. And also, I only saw because my former token was there. My current token does not actually have sight.
The real discussion is: are we going to just let the dragon chill?
I mean, I was planning to.
The thing is, I don't have a way to actually kill it, so you would be the one to be doing all the murdering, Flock, and I don't think any of the rest of us have any reason to. I mean, sure, it's got cash, money.
Do you have a reason to, Flock?
No, I don't want to kill it. I was just seeing if you guys wanted to kill it.
No, I don't have any particular want to kill that one.
Okay, then we can just go straight past it.
Yeah, we can.
What?
You take a look at my lighting and permissions and stuff, Matt?
Did we explore over here yet?
Not really.
That's what I thought.
That could be why. All right.
It's an unknown element to me, so I have no idea what those crystals do.
What the fuck?
There's a big ol' something over here.
John,
What was that?
any better?
No.
You should be able to see it refresh.
I will refresh.
What are these mounds of dirt?
People dug. They're digging holes.
For like crystals?
Huh?
Graves.
What happens if I dig through one?
You need to speak up, babe. Like you were quiet as a mouse, quiet as a cat.
Cats can be loud as fuck, man.
What
It could be
happens if I
really
dig
fucking
through
loud.
one of the dirt piles?
Just dirt. Nothing happens.
Okay.
And then the centipede comes up and eats you.
Nope.
He wants to help me go check out up on this top cliff area so we can. Oh, I just need
Sure.
Flock. Flock, you basically are like, what's that? Critters? Don't bother me.
Essentially.
That is not something you can just walk on.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh. Remember, the elevation changes.
I have
That
wings.
is a 20-foot up. There is a ramp here that you can walk up if you'd like.
I have wings.
That is a fair point.
You have wings. Paladin initiate. Flock doesn't.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna pull out my little candle painting so you can use that light to just like teleport up.
Well, I just walked
Yeah.
around.
Is that how that works?
I don't know. That's what we're finding out.
I
Nah,
think
I
you
just
you
walked
already
around
said-
instead.
He already said that it's got to be sunlight I zip through. Can't be like
Yep.
caved.
So he needs to draw a sun next time.
I might be able to fire teleport with my new fire stuff. I don't know.
Paladin, as you're
is
trying
that
to walk
what
by
you-
that green stone, it starts to pull you in like a magnet. It is hard to.
thing?
We found magnetic crystals.
It's the unknown thing. It's magnetism. Great. Strength to get out of it, or what?
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to roll strength particularly. It's just running
like
or
slows
doing anything but
slows
going by it. Considering it's just dangerous terrain. It
Okay.
consumes twice your movement.
Okay. Neat. Hey, Zappy rocks. That looks fun.
Yeah. What is all this here? Is this sand?
It looks like it. Yeah.
Hey, Matt, what type of element do those guys have? Or is it the same?
Not sure. You have to get close.
Neat.
Let me re-ask this question, Matt. Considering I have a robot that gives me the schematics to literally everything I look at, what is that?
Iron filings.
Thank you.
Is this a rock in the way, or is that like a?
Puddle. Pond.
I'm gonna let you step in it first.
Yeah, sure.
Does lightning strike him?
Yeah.
No.
Good thing I'm lightning of resistance slightly.
Actually, wait. Are these actually lightning?
Those things over
Where?
there that were zapping.
Over there? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was lightning for sure.
I'm gonna stay over here.
Neat. Hey Matt, what are these things? Are they just stalactites or?
They're
stalagmites?
geysers.
Oh, hey, is it just, what type? Is it like special magic water, or is it just normal water?
Yeah, it
guys?
shoots up magic particulates that cling to the rocks, and you can see that's why there's so much crystal growth.
What element? Water, I'm guessing.
This particularly would be earth and water.
Neat. I'll let you know if anything's cool.
Yeah, see, the thing is, I have lightning rods built into my feathers.
Yeah, that sounds like a terrible place to be then.
Clarity, did you move?
No. So that token does have vision, but I don't have vision on that token. I could drag out my previous token from my character sheet and see from that. But the Clarity Obsidian there, I could not see from.
It's
Let
not been
me-
attached then for the new token.
Yeah, it's probably not attached.
Oh. Hold on. I gave you permissions. Either way, it shouldn't matter.
But on the character sheet itself, did you go in and then here's that token attached to this character sheet? Did you do that?
Oh, we should probably do that. All right.
Nah, Clarity doesn't need to
Are
see.
you doing it, or
Is-
do I need to do it for you?
I don't have the ability to.
It's
Unfortunately,
GM only. Yeah.
Remember, you took off all GM privileges when you started this one.
Yep, I sure did, and it feels good.
You're a strong, independent GM who don't need no side GM.
I'm just gonna fly my ass over here.
Struck by lightning.
I moved
Your
away
hair-
from the lightning.
Well, no.
Your hair turns yellow.
Surprise, basilisk! It was invisible. I get you midair.
What about now?
What about now?
Dude, I need to make a basilisk my pet and just milk it for poison every day.
And then have to not get turned to stone every day when you're about
No.
to go and try to.
I'll get
Yeah.
eventually. I'll get super resistant to the never petrified.
I think I can drag the token out now, but I still can't see from it for some reason. This is really weird. We've been playing on Roll20 for a long time, and we shouldn't have an issue like this.
Changed.
That looks like a techie door.
If you've taken out a new token,
Hey,
John,
stop exploring.
I
Let's
haven't
fix
moved.
this.
I've just noticed it just now. We've been looking at it this whole time.
if a new token's been taken out, you probably need to give light permissions again for it. That's my guess.
I already have it. I've already emits light.
My token's perfect. I
Does
guess
it
he
have
just doesn't
sight?
like you, Don.
Does it have sight attached to it?
Yeah.
All players can
Yeah.
see sight?
Has sight. There you go. Try that.
Okay, refreshing the page too, so that should help.
You drag something over there. Die.
Once I was blind, but now I can.
Haha! I can see. Yes.
It was something dumb, wasn't it, Matt?
Always is.
Check mark.
Are we rolling initiative?
Rolling initiate.
Initiative, sorry.
We are rolling for initiates. All of us are
Initiative.
getting an initiate now. We have to train them not to be fuckheads.
Yeah, that'll be a thing. All right.
I throw mine at the lightning.
What about the other two goofballs who are behind? Clock and Clarity, go ahead and move first.
I'm just checking out this glade right here.
Did I say your name? I think Luna.
think you
and Clarity,
did.
that's what I meant.
You literally
Luna
said
and
my name.
Clarity, yeah. Let's move up with the rest of the pack, Johnny, and then we can start the turn order so we don't start super far behind.
Yeah, I just kind of stopped moving where I am.
This is the ramp, right?
Nope, further down.
No.
This is the ramp.
No.
Just keep walking your ass down, you'll find it.
This is the ramp.
You see where Jenny is? Yeah, go towards where Jenny is.
Go towards the light.
Is this way?
So you're just gonna walk into things and not.
No, I'm trying to find out where Olwen is, because I would have kept up with them. There they are.
But you didn't because you're a scrub.
You know, I actually can't see you despite you being able to see me. Oh, that's
So
metal
Clarity?
filings that you're walking into.
Please
Oh.
watch your. Please be very careful of your movement, and don't assume shit.
Did you just jump off a 20-foot wall into iron filing?
Maybe?
'Cause
Maybe.
That's what your movements just said you did.
Because you may have not taken the same path as them to get over there.
I walked around the edge, that's all.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
you know
did,
what?
But
This
left or
is a good
right?
place.
Left. I went to the left, not to the right, to clarify.
Let's
Same,
move
yeah.
into turn order from here so that we can
Clarify to
start
clarity.
paying. Yeah.
Do the rolling of the stuff.
By the
Allie,
way,
do you want to roll your
by the way,
initiative?
Matt,
Your
I
custom
assume this
initiative?
is just a big rock version of these, or is that a separate rock?
That is an outcropping. It's a 10-foot drop down that hovers over the iron filings.
I want an
Neat.
attack.
I feel like we're missing someone.
You're missing your mother.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
So Matt,
Mhm.
is
Yeah,
this
we
a
just-
drop here?
Yeah,
And what is this?
tunnel.
Is there anything on the ground there?
Yes, there's bone.
John, just so you know, we
Yeah,
went
man.
this
bones.
way.
There's a whole bunch of bone.
Yeah, Clarity's not going to walk over the bones. So let's casually walk for what's my current movement?
I don't know.
That many? Okay, so I can walk for about 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Um,
10.
so you plummet 20 feet
Oh,
to iron
Yeah.
filing.
and I'm fine.
No, you're not.
I'm not?
No.
I kept telling
The
you
moment
those
you hit the iron filings, it goes up to your neck.
Oh, my
Then
neck.
the entirety of the iron filings start to vibrate.
Oh, that's scary.
As the magnetic crystals start to fluctuate. You
Help me,
feel
senpai.
the iron filings start to dig into your pores, and they start to go into your skin.
I am scared.
I need
Are you the
you to roll me a toughness test, please.
Is this magic or physical?
Oh, this is magic.
Okay. Well, that sucks
Clarity's
for you,
only
Clarity.
weakness.
This is literally a cave
Toughness
with
test.
magic rocks. What do you do like you expect?
I am going to attempt to flex hard enough to push them out of my pores.
Okay. You start to
Watch.
flex. Send more in as you do out. I need to see how hard you flex.
Roll that strength.
Oh, I
Roll.
send more in too. That's scary.
I'm hoping for
Add a
100.
velocity of your flex, which is based off your strength. You kill it, and you kill yourself. As you push all those in, they ricochet around, and then the pulse wave from that big gravity stone pulls all of the magnetic
Oh.
shrapnel from your insides, and you literally just got
Ouch.
yourself.
Like that guard in that one X-Men movie that had metal and just ripped out of his body.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, you gotta do the red sun. There's nothing I can do. You're dead. You're dead before I could ever move. I can't fix death.
Someone haul his corpse out of the. Can we haul his corpse? We can't haul his corpse out of there, can we?
No, he actually, as he dies, he sinks under the iron filings.
I have a turn. To grab him. He's not sinking.
Well, the very still iron filings is now a tumultuous sea that kind of undulates up and down.
It's kind of an unexpected thing, too.
Yeah. I mean, even Clarity didn't expect it. He was like, oh, there's iron filings down there. Clarity has a very unhealthy view of his own durability right now.
You lost a lot of that durability due to losing your bloodline. So,
Can I just move object Clarity out of there?
yeah, since he is an inanimate object now.
Oh, good. Can I just put him? I just want to put him on the bank, just somewhere safe-ish.
All right, subtract those cost points.
Okay.
And I'll dark step to the body and start removing the filings from his body, and if he ever gets up.
Okay. I don't know that necessarily.
All right.
Well,
Yeah,
John, you know the process.
Yeah, I know the process.
Okay. Remember, your Tao of Lazarus has been.
Is gone. Yeah.
Yeah. So roll your 1d100. 98. Let's see what we got. Okay.
I forget who that is. I
This
know
is gonna
we've
be
gotten-
ego. This is gonna be ego.
We've gotten that one before. I just don't know what
Denial.
it is.
Denial. Oh,
Denial of your bloodline.
Denial of
like-
your own mortality. Denial that anything could hurt you. Have fun.
denial
Oh,
of
yeah.
responsibility.
Yeah. All right. So Red Sun comes back, but there's that understanding. that you once had just kind of skitters away from you. And as the red sun kind of approaches upwards,
Where
there
I
is,
once would
three-
have preparation time, I
there is
immediately
3
go in.
copies of you. One is the current copy, one is the previous copy, and one looks like a future copy. The one that previously kind of looks you up and down is like, he just completely ignores you. He just kind of goes off and starts working on things. The one that is the copy of you, he comes over and shoves you. And he starts to berate you for how weak you are.
You know, that's honestly fair. I died to random iron filings in a random cave. That's pretty weak.
Yeah. He shoves
Instantly,
you
too.
yeah. And the older you, he kind of looks you up and down and ignores you because you are everything that he has shedded. He has shed his weakness. So you have 2 people who want nothing to do with you and 1 person who's physically assaulting you.
Let's see.
As he kind of no real damage yet, but he's kind of manhandling as he pushes you around, kind of like, wait.
Definitely
Like
aggressive.
jockeying you around like shoulders and shit like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, the opposite of denial is acceptance. Hmm.
Maybe
Well,
after.
clarity will, in order to bring things to a standstill with his mirror copy, he'll do that. What do you call it? That muscle hand grip where you're facing each other and trying to bear down, one going against the other, just to bring it to a standstill so we can have a chat with him without the other guy shoving him around. And then he's going to say, yes, I am currently weak. And moreover, I'm currently...
You should roll me a willpower test, because you've always just gone headlong into stuff thinking you're going to be fine.
I have.
And admitting you're weak to yourself and have it resonate throughout your person.
I literally just died. That's something I'm very familiar with. I will roll the willpower test. I'm
Right,
just
but dying used to be a strength to you. You used to get stuff. You used to get stronger from death.
I still actively avoided it.
Still, you still a bleed over from when you didn't care too much. Because the red sun used to be, it's not too much. It's not a problem for you. Every time you're like, I think I can do something stupid, and if it doesn't work out, well, I have a greater understanding of death than 99% of the population, so it's fine. But now it's not as fine as it used to be.
Your first statement on coming into this was, well, I have prep time, and that gives you a very good perspective on how Clarity looks at death.
He had the prep time.
Yeah,
I used to, and now I no longer do.
So, this is a lot harder now. You don't have that advantage.
Understanding. Yeah.
You should be able to roll twice
You
as
no
well.
longer have Hunter to show up for you, too.
Yeah.
Nope.
But you got your muscles, man.
I got my muscles.
Here it is. Is this going to be the first
By
actual
the way, this
player
guy
that-
is super flexing on you right now, like super flexing. You trying to put it at a standstill? Nah, man. He's gonna try and force it.
Well, let me roll strength against him. Oh, no. Yeah, he pushes
it's
me
starting
back.
to go his way a little bit. And he continues to prove his point. You're weak. You're vulnerable. Even the little you is stronger than you. More powerful.
Clarity's argument against that is that he's still changing and growing. It's difficult to accept that he's currently weak. I mean, he didn't even pass the willpower test to admit it to himself, but he's growing.
Growing and weak are different. You can grow while reveling in strength. And for you, that's a physical thing. You actually have physical strength. And the concept in your mind that how can I be weak when I have this much power in my physical body, it hurts. It's hard to really wrap your head around. Because your death was so quick. Your new muscles didn't really do much against this.
So yeah, that's his state of mind here, is that he's growing.
And then the big you kind of looks over and goes, growing where? You killed your bloodline. There's not much more to go. Killed the magic within you. You put it into something useless. The little you had way more potential. You could do almost anything. But, like those who came before, killed part of your soul. You took the magic from you and ripped it out. And he just shakes his head and kind of looks away. You can feel the arena get smaller.
Clarity looks over to answer his older self now and tells him, I make my own destiny. The bloodline is just one part of it. I will create my own future without relying on that. And if there's an issue with my soul, if there's an issue there, I have the knowledge, the understanding to fix it in others and myself. As he brings up the paired Taoist moments focused on souls. If he were to take it from me, well, he's killing his own past potential. He's killing himself.
He just kind of stares at you, and he kind of holds up the knowledge of the Tao of Lazarus in one hand, and he compares it to the one that you got. I mean, with the casuality that you threw away this doesn't really hold much weight either. You're probably going to throw it away too. For more poor choices.
If I make that decision, then I'll have made it.
You say these things casually, but really, I am actually you. The other one that you're currently wrestling with, that's you as well. And the one who came before, who also is discussed by your choice. He's also you. Just saying that you have accepted it doesn't mean you have. Saying that you're going to go forth and, prove your destiny doesn't mean the rest of you agrees. Because you're a practitioner of science, which, yes, is a logical precedent for you to go forward, which supports your argument. On the other hand, you're a practitioner of magic, and to counterpoint you, your new understanding of the soul is counterintuitive to the decision you make to damage your soul and rip your bloodline out. You're a practitioner of both, and you strip yourself of the other half. So you might as well throw this understanding of the soul away, because honestly, you really don't need it anymore. You're a creature of logic. You're a creature just like those who came before. Creature of magic is gone. You're a man of science now.
Clarity is a little confused by that. He's taken one aspect of himself that was magic related and converted it into another. That's how he's always understood this.
Yeah, the guy in front of you, he's just flexing like, so strong!
Yeah, slowly getting pushed back as he's just looking in confusion at his future self. He'll try to explain himself with
Real key comes down to explaining. I mean, you can explain it all you want, but again, that's denial. You're fighting denial.
Yeah,
their
he's
arguments
fighting
don't have to be logical, nor do they have to be valid, because that's denial. Accepting it, just saying, it's my
I
destiny,
accept it,
control it,
and then
doesn't
I
mean that you
argue
do.
against it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that is tough as Clarity comes to this realization. And then he, darn, I'm going to have to accept what they have to say, don't I? That is annoying. Oh,
Yeah.
God, that's annoying.
Yeah. So you say you accept it, but then anytime they attack anything that you want to rebuttal, because it's a stupid, illogical point or argument, because it, some of the stuff, yeah, it makes absolutely no sense, and I did that on purpose. But it's denial. They don't have to have a logical argument. It's like dealing with a blogger or a troll.
Yep.
Hayden when he's drunk.
Your
That too.
biggest boss. Let's go.
Fine.
We should have just gotten Hayden drunk and then had him denial.
Oh my god. It would be a circular logic of loss. Your character would die.
My
You would
character
just give up and
would
be like,
indeed
please
die.
stop.
You got an hour to make me admit I was wrong.
Clarity will, as much as it disgusts him, actually consider what they're saying and try to find some way in itself to accept it as the truth. He's made mistakes. Those mistakes are going to mess up his future. His potential has been marred in a lot of ways because he made faulty decisions. Even if those faulty decisions were things that he himself knowingly made, they are faulty from an objective sense.
Yeah, you got impatient and greedy, so you traded your potential for a boost of power right now.
Basically. They claimed he was a creature of logic. Well, yes. He has to logically look at this from an objective standpoint in order to get away from the subjectivity anyway.
Okay. I need you to roll 3 willpower tests, and you need to pass them. That is for you to grit your teeth and say yes to each of the 3 copies of you.
Ugh. Technically speaking, I don't have to roll on D100s. I'm still on the 1D50. I have been rolling on D100s recently because I want to.
This is round 1 of it, but at the same time, this is one that's harder for you to fight, so it's up to Matt.
Well, it's up to Matt. I'm not technically at 45 yet, but all my
You can
stats
roll
are 40s.
a 1D50 for the little you, the previous you.
Pass.
I need a
D100 for the other 2.
yeah.
Okay.
For the other 2.
We believe.
Fail for the middle. Fail for the top.
Fate point, man. Fate point.
I don't have any of those.
You can have one of mine.
Oh. You're
But
so
it's only
nice,
one.
Johnny.
It's the only one.
Yeah, you only have one, I think. I've been
You can have one of mine as well.
Oh, you're so kind. My team doesn't want me to die. It's the
It
best.
won't
don't
matter.
have
You're gonna
one to
fail them both.
I am going to fail them both. Oh,
Ah,
oh
the one I
yes.
can- Fuck.
So it's just you in the middle going, so strong!
You're just looking at him and you kind of agree. Like,
He's going to start smacking you around with his hand, open hand, just backhand, forehand, just smacking you around. So strong! Can't stop me now!
You know what? I lost the willpower test against this one. I am in mostly the right state of mind. He's the only one left. Can I make it a roll off and just try to kill him with strength 2? I mean, if he's dead, I win.
Go ahead and roll strength then.
Kill
It's
your
not-
mistake. Kill your mistake.
Rolling string. 45. Let's see how he does. 55. Yay!
You start to push back, and then he doubles in size, and he gets more musculature than you can ever dream of.
Denial,
just like,
John.
So
Did I-
stronger, and picks you up Hulk style and starts slamming you around the place.
I have posted a GIF of the only thing
Yeah.
appropriate.
Clarity right now.
Ugh.
So weird.
Oh my god, Clarity's Frieza!
The thing is, whenever Clarity comes to a setback with willpower, he always tries to brute force things,
basically. Back in.
and it never works out because he always has super hard death scenes. Well, he's going to be smashed into the ground quite a few times. Thankfully, he's durable and has regen, so he's not going to die unless this man actually goes for a kill shot. But it's annoying, and it makes it harder.
Minus 10
Since he's
willpower
being-
tests to accept due to the just sheer velocity and impacts jar your attempts.
Here's the one. Here's the one we all need.
I very much doubt it.
14.
But we can try. No.
That's all right.
No,
Only
he
64.
starts to ramp up.
Smash,
The impacts become more
smash.
jarring, and you can feel your teeth rattle.
That's impressive with my enhanced bones. Whew.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think you had enhanced bones. I thought you had enhanced muscles.
No, I also have enhanced bones.
Okay.
What do I have here? Most of my skills in magic is also for denying things. Denying damage, denying mind influencing effects with mantras. I mean, he could attempt to calm himself, but then he's denying his rage. Ugh.
Minus 10 willpower, and then it
Maybe
gets
you just
harder.
have to
You
accept
fail
the
this one.
beating.
21.
Yeah, no. Willpower test is
failed this-
really all he has.
He's failed this how many times now?
But
No,
if
three,
the
actually.
hitbox is just going to get smaller and smaller and smaller until he can't pass it anymore.
And then he died.
Okay.
Unless it's a 93. One of the two.
Unless you roll a 100.
Nope, I
Alright.
could. 96.
You want to borrow another fate point?
I could pray.
Yeah, borrow another one of mine. Go ahead, because it's only going to get harder. Yeah, it's only
Yeah,
going
it
to
is.
Clarity has never asked God for anything. He just respects them.
Okay, well, actually, make me fellowship.
Here comes
You're
the
praying. You're
Here
like,
comes-
oh God, please help me.
Wow. Really? Should I? It's not really in Clarity's personality to do so.
To pray?
No, he prays all the time in respect. He's never asked for anything.
Ask for something, bitch. How if you die here? How are you going to pray to them?
You know what? He feels the loss. He feels completely and totally out of his wits because he has no way to fight back against this. So sure, for the first time ever, Clarity will pray and ask to be saved. Let's
Okay.
make a fellowship. Who's he praying to?
Anyone. Just pray to anyone. You're in a bad
Yeah.
situation,
Just
John.
Just pray. Don't just send a general
Who
signal out
answers? My friend, of course.
to whomever this concerns. Please save me.
Nope. Nope.
You could use that fate
Oh,
point
yeah.
Flock gave you.
It's a better 10% extra chance, John.
It is. It is a better chance.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're smashed around, and then everything's frozen. and you hear a click clack of dress shoes. And as you're kind of frozen, you can barely, if you strain yourself looking to the right, you can kind of see a dark figure, that very well dressed at least, but you can't get any details except for the burning yellow eyes. They just kind of look you up and down.
Well, I mean, considering that Clarity believes deeply in the gods and he just prayed during his death scene, he's come across a god. And he will quietly offer his respects in his mind, since he can't speak.
There's just silence, and you can actually kind of see out of the corner of your eyes the arena receding in terror of this entity, and it leaves this pocketed, flat floor, and that's where the click clacking comes from.
That is interesting.
Yeah, the red sun and its control is like, maybe not. The individual, as it walks forward, the arena just kind of gets out of the way. And he positions himself out of your line of sight. And there's just this foreboding. And
Kind
actual
of him.
fear seeps into your skin. Slowly. Not all at once. Just kind of like a slow caressing breeze. And it's small.
I probably feel very similar to how I felt when Luna's given my power to someone else and they used it on me.
Pretty much. But worse. This is way more insidious. This is way more deliberate. It's way more controlled, too.
It's not just bashing them over the head with the fear stick.
Yeah. And you hear a tink of a fingernail clicking on a glass. And then there's a red hot searing sensation, and then you can feel something drip down from that searing area, and kind of goes on a while, but you can hear the plip of some liquid falling into some glass jar, and then the glass jar is shoved in front of your face, filled with blood, your blood. You don't see the individual, but you can kind of feel anger. And when you look at the blood, you see nothing special. It's just blood. And the individual kind of takes one of those corner garbage bins that you would find in a desk, in a corporate office. He puts it in front of you, and he takes the jar and pours the blood into the trash.
I believe he just called you trash, John.
Or, well, it's a pretty obvious representation of me tossing my bloodline into the trash.
I think he called you trash, John.
Either one.
Yeah, and he just kind of drops the jar, still not yet empty, into the thing, and it shatters in the bin. And he then just kicks it over, just unceremoniously. It's not just trash. It's not even worth being trash.
Sets it on fire.
No, just lets it seep there, as it deserves to just lie on the floor. Not worth anything, even being disposed of.
Huh. So
and the individual, he comes over, and there's an acubus and a scale that he pulls up, and he does a quick. You can see the thing slide all over the place, and the scale go up and down. And you can actually kind of watch mathematically from what you think is a decision index that's been calculated of the investment / it's some sort of business calculation based off of some worth diagram. and you can see it go on the left side up, 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 and then it just tanks and hits rock bottom on the left side.
So the spiritual world, the gods, and my inner demons all disagree that becoming Flexman was a bad, or all agree that becoming Flexman was a bad idea.
So the individual shows a cost report. You were worth something in this individual's eyes. You were a worthy risk in business, is what they call, or what's that? Acceptable risk with a potential for high payout. And
I no longer am?
worthy of additional investment and re-up of that investment. Now you're worth 1/1000th of what your last worth was.
Ouch.
Yeah,
And it also, he goes and immediately calculate the growth rate of the potential growth rate of this current form versus the other one, and it goes up pretty drastically, parabolic, like a nasty upward parabolic, and then it peters out into a plateau with a minor staircase upwards, and then it plummets again. There's a couple numbers in there you're not familiar with, but about 10 years ish, it's going to plummet again. Sure, you get a big boost now, but the other chart he shows, it has high spikes, plateaus a little bit, but it continually goes upwards in kind of the way a cliff in the north would look, just straight up. Sometimes there's a little jagged downwards, but it always recoups itself.
I mean, he's made it clear in about 3 different ways. What was that, Liam?
He puts a piece of paper in front of you.
I was going to say, I'd like to remind everybody that our bloodlines are actually chosen by our patrons.
Yes.
Regardless of what it is. So,
he puts a bunch of paperwork in front of you. The first one is a termination of contract. You'll be free of his help. You can be that blank slate of pure destiny, untouched by the rest. In fact, you can be your new man. Anything that you've invested into him and his company will be recouped to you, and he'll be free of this poor investment. Or, we're going to have to do a management of assets program. Basically, he's going to have to put you on a plan.
So,
if you want to stay with his company.
So if I stay with his company, he's basically going to be...
you're going to lose part of your merit, and he's going to spend it for you.
Yes, I figured as much.
It is also... there is going to be some changes, as he's going to put the bloodline back. This physical monstrosity that you've made yourself into, we're going to have to make some changes. It's not going to be a complete reversal, because that ship sailed. But you'll keep some of your muscles, because that's permanent. Like, you did that. But you're going to have to start over with your bloodline, ground zero. And it's going to be this gimped thing at the beginning until they can get it, until the expenditures are back to an acceptable growth rate. But if you want to stay with this ship permanently for here on, part of your merit will always be taken from you and invested into your bloodline. You will not get a choice. Or you can say, I wish to no longer be under the influence of this entity, and anything that is invested into fear will be refunded, and you will lose all fear powers. Anything revolving your original power set. It'll be a blank slate.
So, out of character, I know I need to pick the patron because that's part of the game. It's part of playing.
No, you don't.
Well, I mean,
If you go
Not
blank,
once.
another god could.
Not once did we ever be told we had to have our patron involved in our lives at all.
No, Matt even
No.
said.
I
You should
never
getting
once said
another
that you
one.
have to have it. You could also pick another patron.
and there's no guarantee that you're going to maintain merit growth without a patron giving you the merit, though.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's not the patron giving us the merit. It's the weaver.
Yeah.
Greater Weaver's
You
the
could
one
go
that's
blank
there.
slate. You could go blank
As long
slate.
as you
God.
uphold the Greater Weaver's design, you still get merit.
Hell, we could convert you to one of our gods, and they'd probably gladly pick you up and throw you under their wing, because then they'd have 2 players in the game instead of 1.
Yeah. That's
I
how it
like
works then.
fear powers, though. I like fear powers a lot.
Yeah, but you also.
What do you like the most, muscles or fear?
Mm,
Oh, that's so hard. I like them both.
See, you gotta choose. That's the problem.
They're rolled up into the same fun thing.
But that's the thing. This is your patron saying they're not. This is your patron actively denying you your choice, or denying your choice as being
Well,
valid.
No, he's not against the strength. He's just it's the
Yeah,
fact
he
that he
is.
cut
He
the blood.
called
No,
it a monstrosity.
I know, but that's because he cut his bloodline off and like gimped himself into this little midget muscle form instead of naturally getting stronger.
I don't think so. I don't think he approves of this strength at all. None of his actions imply that he cares about this strength, and that nothing he is doing implies that this is a positive attribute to him. Everything he's doing is implying that it's a negative one in his view. Like, would he be going, you've made yourself into a monstrosity of muscle and I don't care for it, if he thought there was even any merit? No, he'd be going, there's potential here, but we need to alter it in these ways. Instead, he's saying, all of it's trash and we're going to have to start over.
Well,
Those
you're
are two
still going to keep
very
some of the
different
muscle.
messages.
But the problem is you're straining at the seams in your suit nonstop. Flexing too hard makes the suit explode. Like, I flex
Sounds
so
like the
hard
suit
my
needs
shirt
to be
rips off.
retaken.
Yeah,
well.
the point is, I don't think he approves of this path at all.
That's true.
Nothing he does implies otherwise.
And Clarity's personality is hard-headed. The thing is that it's not just that he made the decision for the bloodline, it's that he consistently makes those kind of decisions. He's very, very personally
Maybe
oriented,
you need a
which
patron that makes you more durable, or at least gives you heightened chances to whatever stupidity you're doing.
This is a big personal decision for Clarity, because he already made a choice like this back when he was first met Hunter, to accept power in exchange for losing some of his freedom. And he chose freedom instead of power at that point in time, and he's consistently done so. I really, really want to say no.
Do what you want, man. Do what you want.
You know what? Clarity asked for help. That's the first time he's ever done that from a
did
god.
ask for help, but this person is giving you a nasty ultimatum, and he doesn't even talk to you. It's all through feeling and gestures and the penetrating fear that starts to cloud your everything. Your body is terrified. Your soul is starting
telepathy.
to shake. You're going to probably lose reason at some point, so you're going to have to decide actually pretty quick. This person is actually not outwardly angry, but you've seen individuals who sit in a seat of real power, whether it's just a normal mortal or some high-leveled individual, like the general of the Home Guard. This is what this feels like, but more of a corporate setting.
Yeah. And I am a pawn on the chessboard, not moving as expected or as planned.
Well, yeah. So he's managing an expensive asset personally.
Clarity will sign on to maintain with the company because he asked for help. He was willing to accept the consequences of becoming some god's slave in exchange for continuing
You
to
will
live.
lose a lot of freedom from your character from here to the end of the game.
Active freedom in my power choices or actual character choices?
Well, it's you're going to be put on a plan. Sometimes your powers are going to develop beyond what your design is, because they're going to be spending merit, which is going to make modifications to your character, which may go counterintuitive to your design.
Remember when it was 50-50? Now it's probably like 70-25 or 75-25 maybe. That's what I'm thinking.
You anything that would also scour the bloodline again or do damage to the bloodline, you will actually have to overcome a high fear rating that will overtake you. So it's a shock collar. So you're going to be put on a plan. You're going to be highly monitored. So,
no, Clarity wants to live. He wants to maintain this
you're
power
going to
set.
live either way.
If he's also pretty sure, especially with this fear effect, that if he doesn't sign on with this plan, he's going to go right back to where he was earlier, dying.
He is a businessman. He is already interceded. You will be put back into the realm either way that you came from. The Red Sun has already left. The Red Sun's actually gone. It ran away scared.
See, now that makes this decision a lot harder.
That's the thing. The Red Sun's gone. He's scared it just by being here for too long. So the entity that is holding you up is statue. It's literally just a crumpling statue. Has no life to it anymore.
Man, you can find another god that supplies fear.
No. Unfortunately, in that case, if Clarity is guaranteed survival, guaranteed that he'll get back home, he'll lose one of his strongest assets, his power set, but he'll be free to make his own decisions. As much as I, as a player, want to sign on with the patron and continue going, Clarity as a character is too independent to do so. So he's going to free himself from this contract.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, you can basically... He signs it, looks at it. He actually very neatly puts it in a folder, and he puts that into a briefcase. You hear a snip, click, click. And then he puts his hand up to your slash wound on the back, and then you feel life ripped from you. And you feel hollow at the end. In fact, there's so much being yanked from you, you actually kind of black out for a bit. And you hear a drip, drip, and this kind of squelching noise as the individual plunks it into a jar and caps it, puts it in his briefcase, and he's going to give you your severance pay.
You get a severance pay?
Yep. Your severance
He's a
pay.
businessman.
Yeah. You're also going to get unemployment. And your benefits will be terminated in 48 hours. You get the Remnant Echo. That was your fear powers for the next 48 hours, and then it's gone. So
Wait, what about his fate?
to the new you.
Does he get to keep his fate point?
Fate point? I don't have fate points.
Oh.
So, anything that you've done to invest in fear, merit-wise, get rid of it. Merit will be restored to you.
Thresholds are also going to be nullified since they were all flavored by our god.
Mm-hmm. Which means they'll have to be redone.
Clarity is going to be sitting out the rest of this encounter because he's going to be too busy doing that, and I'm going to be busy with numbers, and I've already taken up a lot of time. So you guys continue. I am going to set up a list for Matt of stuff that I need to have negated.
Yep. So, Paladin, you run over. The white smoke billows off of him. That's the sign of success. But there is just this seething, massive gash on his back that is actually still bleeding. I've never
Oh.
seen somebody come back with a wound that
Yeah.
still is open and bleeding.
Is it like infected? Any weird color?
No, it looks like it was done very surgically.
Any weird energy coming off of it?
Power.
Just straight power?
Yeah, it's a hint. It's going very quickly. It's disappearing very quickly, but you can also see that whatever Clarity was filled with earlier, power-wise, well, he killed his bloodline. Now whatever else was left is gone.
So the remnants just died,
He
essentially.
just has his soul. That's it. There's no other special things about him anymore.
Can I do a scan? Can I roll to do any form of like soul scan? I don't know, like to see if like maybe you can fill it up with something else. Because I filled a part of myself up with something
Yeah,
else.
you know exactly what it's not. It's the reservoir is empty now. So just like you did, that individual came by, and he shoved all that power that could have been yours into the tree, and you're an empty vessel.
And I filled it up with something
And
else.
you filled it up with
using the
something
fruit.
else. Same thing, but on a larger scale, because your reservoir is significantly larger, but his is significantly less filled now than you ever had. So he has more to fill than you did.
I presume Zagotl is excited.
Oh yes. Oh yes. This is the best data he's had this century.
Guys, do you need me in here, or I can
All
kind of
processors
maybe
were
fix
focused on that, and you
clarity?
can't even hear yourself think, as there's just a kind of a ringing in your ears, and your vision's blurred, and you didn't know how you fell to your knee on the ground.
I was really joking when I said that I thought I'd have to use my special things in this cave again. Clarity, you asshole.
You don't have to. He's awake. He just has a wound.
I know, I'm just telling him that, but I know how to. I'm gonna see if I can do something.
Clarity will just kind of hold up a hand and say, "Let me. If you can heal the wound, that would be nice. Or my regen might eventually be able to take care of it. But for right now, for other things, I know that there's an empty space. I'll go deal with it myself. I'm going to be sitting at the entrance with the robots. You guys continue."
What?
When you can't deal with it yourself, come grab me.
And then you can think and hear again, Olin, as the dizziness and the sheer physical mind-numbing weight of Zagatl's, all his processors focusing on the event. They start to shift to their other tasks.
I probably wipe some blood away from my nose, and maybe
Yeah.
ERs will be like, "What the fuck did you do?"
Don't worry
I
about
had you
it.
put all processors on this data event.
Not
Processing.
talking to you, Clary. What did you do?
We'll talk about it in a little while.
I think I
something
got an
have to think
idea.
over.
Yeah, I'll shadow
Oh.
step you to the door, so you don't have to walk through the cave, and I'll just
Thank
shadow
you.
back.
Whatever you just did, wow.
It requires a
Ow.
green sun or a green light charge to heal the wound, but it heals.
Yeah, hey Olin, I think I got a little bit of an idea what happened, but I think it's like, he'll tell you in time.
Oh, well, I have ways of finding out. As I'm gonna look at Zagotl accusingly.
That's a little
I am not done yet processing this file. It will take some time.
You shouldn't snoop on people just because you can.
I gotta look at you. Can you not just see literally everything related to light?
And emotion. What about it?
You want to talk. Anyway.
Hey,
How?
that's natural. You have a little robot that you ask for it. I don't ask. If I could turn it off,
You
I
don't
could.
know about Zagotl.
No,
Yeah,
I
you
don't know
actually
about
don't.
Zagotl. Oh,
No, you don't.
Yeah. You have no idea how I know as much as I do about things.
Do you talk out loud all the time?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
I
does.
seem to be talking to myself, yes.
Yeah. I know about AI. I assume you just have an AI you ask.
Yeah.
It's a pretty
Really?
easy assumption. I don't know what Zagotl is, but I can assume you've got something you're asking.
I have not even told you his name because I'm not physically capable of
Anytime
saying
you
his
try and
name to
mention
you.
his name, you actually can't say it. it comes
Okay,
out as some other word or just you
Yeah, that's why it
choke.
stops bothering very quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's just, you can literally look into people when they're taking the shower, and I don't want to hear it, peeping Tom.
You know that's not how that vision works, right? I see your inner light. You're like a glowing ball through a
I
wall.
don't want to hear it from a peeping Tom.
I don't. Okay,
Hey guys,
my amount of caring.
that was oh.
What is with
Pretty
this?
buff.
Okay, what the fuck is with this mine and everything going horribly wrong within 5 seconds of entering it?
Well, that's because we don't really have exploration for underground. Well,
This has nothing to do with exploration.
but it is. All mines are like this. Most of the
No,
underground is actually
no.
untouchable natural resources.
What I mean,
Oh,
every
man.
time we come down here, we always seem to do something and touch something or do something.
Well, that's because you guys are considerably more equipped and more, well, not just physically, but mentally and tool-wise than most of the other people that we've ever come across. So it gives us a false sense of superiority. And when we come across the unknown, 'cause we're curious people, we really like to know things. So,
Why don't
So
we
first,
just
yeah.
hire a miner?
well,
Money?
I don't mind it just being us. It's just we're not really exercising the amount of caution we should because we never really come across
I keep
something
telling
that
everybody,
really
don't
poses
touch
a
it.
threat.
Don't touch it. Don't do it. What do you guys do? You do it anyway. Why can't you fucking listen to me?
Reasons.
Fucking when you end up dead, I'm not bringing you back.
Shrug.
That's your only
shoulders.
reason.
But I like Flock.
See?
Yeah, well, Flock.
I'm just leaning up like, feed me the fruit if I ever die, as I point to the end of my staff.
Don't you do
Which
it.
one, the white one or the fuzzy one?
Shrugs both.
Oh,
Don't do it if he dies. Wait until he doesn't come back from the sun, then try it.
Yeah, that one.
wait, doesn't he need it before he
Yeah,
comes back
yeah. I was
from the
gonna
sun?
say,
I
I
don't
think
know,
it
but
might be useful in the. I'd rather succeed than not succeed and see if this can bring me back.
I
I
feel
don't
like
really
it's
know
a
anything
fun.
about this death thing other than what you guys kind of sometimes mention.
Yeah, if you want, one of us could stab you and you can go find out, but I don't recommend it.
I don't.
That's a
Why
terrible
is this?
idea.
Why would I get stabbed? I
That
thought-
was very passive aggressive, Olwen.
Well, today this I don't
What
like
did
this
poor
line.
Julu do?
But
Maybe
you
I
said
side
you wouldn't
Julu.
be like my old master.
You're
Yes.
At me
right.
all the time.
You're
I
being
apologize, Julu. I apologize.
And she actually pulls up her shirt, and there's all sorts of stab marks.
Yeah. I
See,
apologize.
Olwen, are you proud of yourself, Olwen? Are you proud of yourself?
I swear I will stab you because I won't feel bad about stabbing you. Julu is a sweet, innocent little girl that doesn't deserve it. I know
Not that
you.
little. Well, maybe no. You're right. I am little.
I'm
You are a
innocent
sweet,
as
innocent
innocent.
girl, and don't believe any of Flock's shit. He's actually a conniving little fuck.
Wait.
How do I
You sure
connive?
I'm innocent. I've killed people. Right. Well, because I was.
Innocent's a relative term here, okay?
Oh. All
I
right.
don't think I've even ever told a lie besides the ones to protect myself,
But that means you told a lie, though, right?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I said
Oh.
relative, didn't I?
Hey,
Anyway, we should just.
where's
What?
our I'm glad that Clarity came back because that was scary. But what about the other three companions? I know Jenny's looking at a giant multi boulder, but what about our what about the others?
Well, Divida, you're okay over there, right, Divida?
I'm cool.
Luna, what are you doing down there? You playing with your webs again?
I'm processing.
Right.
And
Well,
our
Nika's
Nika
back at the
is best.
base, so I don't think we have anybody else.
Yeah, no, that was it. I was just trying to keep track of everyone because this place is spoopy.
Oh no, I'm keeping track of them. Don't worry. I know where they are. I'm more observant than you think, mostly because I'm
Yeah.
half bird, give or take.
Hmm.
So, when I tell people, don't touch new things, what are we all going to do?
Touch everything.
Everyone's walking away as we lost
Everyone sarcastically goes, "Yeah, we're gonna. Don't worry. Make sure to touch absolutely everything." As
We
you
have to
slam your
categorize
face
what's
against
dangerous.
your hand. Like,
Divide, please, please be the one that I don't have to be angry with.
I can
Don't
do
don't add to
something
my
for that,
frustration.
and then you won't have to be angry with anybody.
Divided, please don't add to my frustrations, please.
Divider,
hey,
give
boss
him
lady,
drugs.
you want some
Here.
weed? It always
Yeah.
helps me chill out.
Yeah. Let's
No,
get.
I don't want to get impaired when we're down a death hole.
Oh, it's not the really strong stuff. It's the catnip. I like the catnip ones. Because I'm actually not magical, so I can't really actually have real magic weed.
Don't you want to
So
be
with this
happy?
catnip stuff, it's just like
Come
just
on,
a
let's.
smidge.
Actually, you are magical. I didn't know you didn't know that.
I am.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you the only one that didn't know that?
Actually, this is a good time for some other stuff. Since I just had to kind of get the fear out of my system, since I just gave Clarity all these, there's just the backlash of it all. Julu, how old are you, like in year Y? How many cycles of the sun have we gone through so far with you?
I only remember 12.
12.
I think.
Hey,
So she's 12 and 16.
could you check her actual physical age? Maybe we can do a bloodline thing for Julu.
I'll check her age, Matt.
She's 12 and 6 months.
Excellent.
Hey, we could. Yeah. No, you could actually. You're still within range for your bloodline. Neat.
I think that's a really good idea since we
What's that?
That thing you have.
You know how I can pick out old technology and
I'm amazing.
like.
Oh, I just thought that you were like super smartsies, and then
Well, I am that
he's
too.
just like super goodsies at the light thingies.
Oh no, it's. I mean, I'm really smart too. But that's only half of it.
Oh. Okay.
As I was saying, bloodlines are a thing where you get. It's basically a gift from the gods.
Wait,
Yeah.
or
is it
just
real?
your ancestry, who you are as a, where you came from, your history.
Yeah, but like it's a gift to your family line from the gods sometime in the past where you have potential to do things you didn't think you could do. At least that's how I look at it. I know everybody else has different views on it. I get the feeling Clarity, after whatever the hell he just did, might have a similar view now. I don't know.
I got kicked out at one point in time, and there was just fear, like a higher fear than what I've gotten from Clarity in the past. So, I it's gone now. It's. I mean, a little bit, but it's. I don't feel the same
We're
as it
not
was.
processing that right now. Okay.
Yeah. It's just letting you know how I was processing because I said I was.
Yep. Nope. Fair enough. Fair enough. You doing good? You okay?
Yeah.
You living?
More than
Do you
Clarity
think you
just
can
was.
continue? Do you think you can continue?
I'm going to continue. Yes.
All right. Right. What is this thing in front of us, Matt? Is this an outcrop? Is this going down? What the fuck is this? This tube thing.
It's a big man. That is an arch.
Does it look
It's a
technological
grand.
in nature?
Sorry, it's a grand arching doorway with support pillars. Carved stone.
Would you look at that? Looks like they did find something down here.
Hey, Matt, is it magic in any way, or is it old tech?
No, it is magic.
Oh, what type of magic?
Earth. Earth and blood.
That is a earth and blood. That is a creepy doorway, then, huh?
Too bad we didn't pick the stone earth for your bloodline instead of fire.
Mine's Earth. No, you're talking about I'm talking about my magic. My magic's Earth, as it turns out, by the way.
Nice.
Remember, Matt? You were there for that when we figured that
Oh
out.
yeah, your key stuff. You get your like key scanned or whatever.
Well, I guess technically key. No, I'm talking about my actual like magic type that I have.
Yeah, like clarity has darkness and.
Yeah. My natural magic, as it turns out, is fucking Earth of all things.
Matt, is the door locked or what's up? Is the door
Sealed shut. And it was not done.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
It was done with haste, and it was done with a finality that feels ominous.
Is this
Really
thing as
sealed
old
something.
as the altar, or is it newer?
A little newer. Or actually, yeah, it's a considerably newer, but still old. You recognize Dwarven runes?
Oh shit! There's probably like a monster behind there. That's my general feeling, but you know, you can try and brute force it open.
No, I was gonna try to get a better idea of what was on the other side before we opened it.
Hastily sealed, giving off ominous intent. I'm betting a ballroom.
Scan indicates from your AI who translates the runes. This used to be summary. This used to be a very grandiose, very powerful home for a dwarven city. In fact, this was famed throughout the region for its wealth and power and technological advancements.
They dug too deep,
And-
didn't they?
Yep, they dug too deep. The city is lost. All who enter will not come back. For the dark, once it takes you, it keeps what it takes.
Oh, they broke into the curse zone. Or the curse world.
Does not specify, but
No, they don't have to.
it there are thousands of runes on the door, and that was just a quick synopsis. It's an actual tale told, and a lot of power in the tale, and that feeds the door's seal. All the runes are covered in blood.
I'm gonna look at the others and gonna be like, so it's looks at door, looks at them, looks at door, looks at them. They managed to dig too deep. And you know what happens when you dig too deep?
I'm just gonna guess there's ballrooms and shit down there and other worse things.
You know the cursed realm?
All those lovely places.
Yeah. If you dig too deep, generally you hit one. Each one's different from what I understand. So it's not that it's generally a single cursed realm, but rather that every place like this has a cursed realm that's been born of it. If I was to make a guess off of what I've seen thus far of all of this, I'm thinking that every area has some uber creature down at the bottom of it that creates some sort of like curse aura. Like maybe every section of the continent. I don't know exactly what the distance is supposed to be for it. But that's just like, you know, what I figured out from what I've seen.
So yeah, and let's just ignore it then and maybe come back never.
I mean, I'm sure we'll find reason to come back here eventually.
You know what? Knowing us, there'll probably be something we need in that city or some dumb shit like that.
Well, a big thing is I need to figure out how to start clearing these out, because if we start clearing these out, we can start accessing some of the deeper old world facilities and the much better equipment that's been lost down there that nobody's been able to access or raid before, because, hey, it's full of evil.
Let's just tell the miners to like work around it, put up like safety nets.
To put up a sign that says,
Do
hey,
not enter.
have a sign that says danger, falling rocks.
Hey, Matt, what's with these crystals in here?
They have a wind power source.
No, window. Man, hell. Yeah, let's ignore the door for now and just continue, investigating this whole place.
Well, I kind of do want to know what actually happened in there, just so we have an idea of what kind of threat we're dealing with. Because, well, let's see if this mine goes down further in any other direction, or if it's just that. But I will say that place is, quote, full of old technology and things of
Quote.
value.
I like that quote there. But yeah,
What?
I just like the way you like, and I quote. But
Ancient and advanced technology. They were once famed for their wealth and their technology, magic and shit. If I was to make a guess, there's probably better crystals down that hole.
probably a bunch of lost treasures and magic items and technology and super wealth and shit like that. But there's also probably butthole clenching demons. So
Oh, look, another hole full of fucking skeletons. And a sword!
hey, you found a sword.
These are bones and bits that scale up the walls and actually jut horizontally to block the path.
Are they also?
So you have to twine and weave yourself through the obstructions to get there.
But I
Yeah.
do see the sword from here, yeah?
Yeah.
From here, is that super evil sword?
It's not earth magic.
Hey Matt, if you're gonna here, what type of magic's radiating off that sword?
Death, blood.
Yeah, that's probably a bad thing to touch.
That... Alright, is this the inevitable presence of a whatchamacallit weapon making itself known?
I've seen one of them, Matt. Is this one of those?
What are they called? The weapons of sorrow or of sin or whatever?
No, this is actually magic signature wise. 100 years old.
I'm gonna poke it with a light emote. Does anything happen to the light mote?
It's attacked by basically death magic, and it eats it.
Yeah, that thing just. I don't think anyone should touch that thing.
I wasn't planning to, but thank you for your input.
Hey Matt, what's with the golden crystals? What are they giving off?
Let me check my notes.
Yeah, I have no intention of going over to touch that. Not until we have an idea of what we're dealing with and how to not die to it because it eats our fucking soul.
Those are giant neutral crystals. They have no power.
Huh. Nice.
Yeah, they have a neutral
We
existence.
can charge them with anything we want.
Oh, you did?
Go ahead, Allie.
They may be large, but they don't have a lot of holding power.
No,
What are
more
these?
showy than anything.
Allie has
Those
asked.
are
a question.
zappy rocks. Those are electric charged crystals.
That sounds fun.
Could be.
Maybe I'll go check them out.
Oh man. If Clarity is here, I bet he'd pick up the sword and we can see what happened.
Yeah, well, Clarity also just made a bad decision. Or a
Maybe
good
we just
decision.
need to recruit a
decision.
random NPC to be our guinea pig.
Yeah, everybody wants to do that now, apparently.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I'm on board.
I'm not.
Well, you're outvoted.
You outvoted.
Good thing this isn't a democracy.
Make it a democracy.
Just teleport in one of your
Don't
drug
say-
slaves.
Yeah.
If you want, I can just send a robot to go do it.
Have a robot grab the sword, see what happens.
Robots aren't the same.
It's not alive, so maybe death won't kill it, you know?
Well, you know, it's... Or it's going to gain his soul because it touched something too magical.
And then die.
I want to get over to this weird rock. How do I do that?
I'm not convinced the magnetics won't try to steal my robot.
We can kill it if it rebels. Send one in.
Matt,
Quick question. Anything, say, this refund, does it freeze my thresholds if it kind of went over with his, or what will that do? Is it still working, or?
Everything works.
Okay, so it's just, if I go up to it again, I'm not going to get anything from it. It's just, it's kind of what it was before. All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
What are these pools in the middle of the path? Ooh, what's that?
Those are hexagonal shaped crystal bars that grow from the side walls and kind of mesh over each other like teeth that prevent passage.
What's this shiny thing?
The blue shiny
That is
thing.
exactly what I just described.
Oh.
she asked first, but the water, and then
Oh, the water?
so-
That's just water.
Yeah.
Nothing. Just water.
So
It
I
goes
can't
up
get
to your,
past the blue
ankle.
shiny thing, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Put a cat's roll.
Oh, can I just put it in Cat's World?
Just yeet it.
You put one of the rods in Cat's World.
Oh, there's multiple, so they're not connected. Okay. Subtract that from your points. Perfect.
Can I move object them out of the way?
They do not budge.
Ooh.
Hmm.
I still think you should have a robot move that sword so we can get past it without potentially dying.
Yeah, man, I'll get one of the robots up here. I'll have them specifically avoid the magnetic shards, too.
All right. When the robot goes and grabs it, this creature rips out of the wall and attacks your robot.
I can't
Roll
see it.
initiative. I see it. A little bit of it.
I thought I was supposed to have sight on my robots.
I didn't move them in there.
Why don't you just mark them as mine, like as my tokens, so I can move them around and stuff without having to ask you to do it all the time? Since I only have 2. Well, that way I only have 2. Anyway. Is that a no? I'm trying to make your life easier on them. That's all. It's also a lot easier than trying to like. Yeah. What I was gonna say is that way, like, it's also easier than you trying to like fiddle with it, where I can always see it. If you just make it one of my tokens.
I want to know what this rock is. Do you see this rock?
It's down below.
I want to know what it is.
Oh, that thing. No, I don't. Looks like an
So is
egg.
my robot needing to dodge then?
It's those crystal things that are in the way of it.
Up to you. Do you want it to do dodge protocol or retrieval protocol?
Oh no, it's something else completely. Looks like a puzzle.
Dodge protocol. I don't want it to. I don't need to lose it over this stupid sword yet.
Somebody will yell at me.
Claws scrape off the armor.
Just make sure this is the tunnel first.
Oh, the armor.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
pretty
so
sure it's the tunnel.
does it not even damage the armor then?
It
I don't know
puts
if I can
furrows in it, but not any integrity damage.
For now, I'll have it fall back.
Oh, what type of creature is this, Matt? Like, is it like a wraith, an animal? Is it like a cursed creature?
It is definitely a cursed creature. Probably some sort of human that mutated at one point.
Great.
Some
Let's
sort
kill
of
it.
hungering monstrosity.
But if I just float over there, can anybody else get to me if I get in trouble?
No.
Because
I guess the only flying.
Can I just like float over here? Is that a possibility?
With your move object?
Yeah, with something. I don't even know. Or
Use
my
teleport.
crystal. I guess I could transport myself with my crystal throwing.
Yeah, easily. Crystal throw.
If you want to, you can make a portal between one crystal and another for people to get through instead of.
Just
So
leave
it's
the
an
portal
option.
behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 20 points per person to go
Yeah,
through.
does anybody want to come with me?
Well, I'm already dealing with something over here.
A
Otherwise, I
jewel or
would.
something.
I don't know, Julie's scared.
But if you get in trouble, I'll be able to come help you.
Yeah, I'll just go check it out then. I want to know what this rock is.
That is some sort of button dial. Basically, it's a flat carved surface with hexagonal runes on little specific plates, kind of like a keyboard, but in the shape of a hex.
Oh,
All of them have a different rune on it.
so it is some sort of puzzle.
Sounds cool.
Should I press one?
You could try interfacing with it first.
Oh yeah, I guess I could. I do have pretty good tech skills.
Yeah, even if it's magical, you could maybe get something out of it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it has magical circuits.
Yeah, can I try using? I guess I'll try using my interfacing power on it.
Okay. You send a little zap of electricity.
Where is that power? How much does it use?
It's 2.
2? Oh, really? Only 2. Yeah, I'll send a little zap of electricity and see what happens.
It eats the electricity. It's hungry for all sorts of magic.
Oh.
Oh. So it doesn't want to talk to me. It just wants to eat my
3
magic.
runes on the board light up,
Oh.
and then quickly start to dim.
Oh.
They kind of light up with this blue color.
I'm gonna go press them.
Okay.
Should I do that? I
Kind
probably
of
shouldn't
feel
do
the
that.
pulse of electric energy. That was yours, and but nothing happened after you press them.
Oh, okay. That's probably the better result. I don't know. I guess you can do somebody else. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these buttons.
You gotta think on it. That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about buttons. What are you up to, Luna?
Well, something that just popped out in front of her, and she's currently wrapping it up in web.
What?
Something popped out in front of Luna, but you weren't really able to see that. Allie asked what I was doing. I was just wrapping something in web. I was typing it out, but then I just said it instead. I was about to put it into a portal. I was going to put it in.
Just gonna kidnap it. You get attacked, and the first reaction is kidnap it.
No, it's inactive. I've just put it in. Nix's web planet. It's already wrapped in web. Put it there too. Web world. It's in the web world. That's where it is for now until I take it out for later.
Not the web way.
Yep.
Where's the web way? Yes, they were terrible jokes. I understand.
It's okay. It's okay. Hey Jenny, what are you doing over here?
It's a big molten lava ball, kind of in the
Mm.
way. I really want to touch it, but we have a bad habit of touching shit. So...
I mean, you could just cast a portal, put it in your planet.
Moved that last time. I'm pretty sure I moved object on it. Or something.
And then budge.
Oh.
Kind of shrugs like,
Just make a circle with your hands and kind of picture it going into your planet.
Sure.
But what about the people behind it? The things. They look kind of hungry.
Oh, we've already met them. They're harmless.
These ones look different.
Oh.
They come over and block the path.
Oh. We might need luck for this.
We're busy.
Well, Jenny.
Wait a second.
We have to kill a cursed creature.
Maybe we can come back to this later. Unless you want to talk to them. Okay. Matt, what's in the carts? Looks like gold.
Ore.
Ore. What kind of ore? Or at least an idea. I don't have a. It's just iron ore. Okay.
Yeah, that's special.
Yeah, I don't have anything like any knowledges. I don't think I'd be able to use on it. So. Owen, you're gonna get a message. Are we still doing scouting, or what's the plan?
Well, yeah, we're trying to figure out what we're dealing with here. Excuse me, curse beast. Gotta kill.
Okay. You need any help? You think you'll be okay?
Depends, job to Hayden. Hayden.
Yeah.
You're gonna try to nuke it, right?
I don't know. I'm gonna throw something at it first. I don't know what type of curse it has. Sometimes they turn out bad.
Yeah. What's Zagad'll say about this thing's curse, Matt?
Non-transmittable.
It's non-transmittable,
locked
so go
in
ahead and have
a-
fun.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it has the deflect curse, so I'm just gonna hit it lightly at first to see if it deflects. Matt, do you want us to re-roll initiative or what?
Well, it's not an official cursed beast. This thing is cursed by another magic.
It's cursed, but not a cursed beast.
Okay.
It's kind of like how if you were cursed, then you would be a cursed person, not a cursed beast.
Mm-hmm. Okay, again, now we just roll attacks, or what are we doing here for the initiative?
Yeah, just roll attacks.
Okay. I will start with 3 throwing knives. So D50. Hit. Miss. Hit. Does it dodge?
No, you smack into it, burns up, and well, those are fire blades, right?
Yeah, the throwing knives, the true damage ones. Want me to roll damage, or does it just die?
Oh, it actually is not light on fire, but it takes severe damage.
Yeah, I'll roll the damage.
Oh, that's right. You could potentially overkill it even with the most basic shit.
It takes 9 and 11 damage.
It lives.
Not the best roll.
It lives. Ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, I'll leave it to you. You can finish it off. It's not too strong, I don't think. No need to waste any light motes on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the robot shoot it.
Pulls out a gun, goes, burst fires it twice. Point blank, hits. Thing is paste.
Achievement protocol reactivate.
The blood splatters all over the place and gets absorbed into the walls, and then the blade starts to pulse a red, eerie light.
The retrieval protocol not reactivated.
Oh, that's bad.
Eh.
Matt,
We're
what's
gonna
happening?
wait to see if it does anything in the meantime. Just give it a second.
It looks very stuck, the blade.
Like stuck in the rock?
Stuck in the bone.
Okay. Gonna have the robot approach it and touch it. Does immediately melt.
It possesses your robot.
We gotta have to kill your robot now, man.
Hold on. What? Make it hard boiled? That works, yeah. Sure, I'll take it. I was being asked if I wanted an egg in this trying time. Anyway, possesses my robot, huh?
Yeah.
Does Zagatl give me an idea? Is it just like a direct override? Is it a magical possession?
Magical.
I figured. Okay, okay. Is possessed.
Yep.
Let's kill it.
Well, hold on. Before we just break it, what's it doing?
Probably trying to.
It pulls the sword out of the thing and points it at you, and the blade starts to glow really bright red.
Yeah, so can I kill
Okay,
it
I'm gonna
now?
have Zagatl remove its arm.
Gattle's not a combat robot. It has no more control over it.
Literally, I'm just gonna have it eject its arm, like do an override and eject the arm from the body.
He doesn't have control over it either.
Oh,
That's a demonically possessed robot, man.
well, I'll leave Zagatl to study the magic of this while I All right, block. Blow its arm off, would you? I'm trying to see whether or not the possession will continue after the limb is gone. Just to clarify as to what I'm doing here. I don't actually care about the robot itself. I'm not trying to preserve it. I'm trying to see if removing the arm removes the possession or if I have to destroy the whole thing.
Easy enough. I'll
Yes.
walk up and do a cold shot. So -10 on my next attack here. -5.
You walked towards the outpointed blade. Got it. So,
Is it gonna shoot at me as a reaction? I figure I can just step past it.
no, that's a different type of magic. Okay. First off, you get screaming attention from your fairies as they immediately kind of poke through the hole and go, "Whoa, God, we're under attack."
Oh shit.
All of your life and magic is getting sucked out of you. Pose willpower tests or die.
Okay.
Well, that's rude.
It's a strong ass sword, is what it is. I'm guessing these are 1d100.
Yep.
I will reroll that.
How many rerolls you got left? Because you donated
One.
some.
Should
I
only
got
have
one
one
left.
left, yeah.
Hey.
That's
It
a 2 degrees
rolls.
success. A 1.
Uh,
Well.
Luck, you.
I'm thinking.
die.
I'm trying to think.
So, Luna, you lost one orbit object today. Now
Yes.
you're about to lose another. As Flock, life is ripped from you, your blood flies out of your body. Pretty much all the light and power crumples into.
I was just, can I do
ball.
something as a reaction before I die, or is it impossible?
Yes.
Can
No,
I?
Please do.
Oh, I'm eating some of that sap is what I'm doing. As I feel myself dying, I'm just like, fuck me. I'll eat one of the 3 doses of sap.
You
If
just
anything
feed it more power as it sucks it from you.
Oh, fuck, really?
Yeah.
It's taking out everything? Okay, but will that give me enough time to throw myself outside of its range?
You
You're
decided
locked
to
in the
eat
place.
the sap.
You're wrapped around with
Matt.
these red and black tendrils.
Bitch, I'm
Order
cutting
laser
off its
rifle.
arm before I die. I'm taking the sword arm with me.
Matt, order
Mhm.
rifle. Order las rifle. I'm shooting it.
Okay.
I'm going for the arm before I go down.
What if I give him a Joker's Comet or Joker's Asteroid?
We'll have to find out what happens.
Mm,
And do semi-auto burst this time.
Most likely, it would take it too.
Yeah, probably.
Wow.
I hit though.
So,
The
Do
world
I at
doesn't
least cut
like
off
you.
its arm? Do I at least cut
Fuck.
off its
Hey.
arm?
You
Yeah.
will not be seeing the
I'm
red
not
sun. This
close
thing
enough.
sucks all the magic and life in your soul.
Nothing I can do about it.
Absolutely. I mean, you have all sorts of stuff, but anything magic related or life related or soul related, it's anything of that nature. It's just going to use it, and you're just going to feed the blade.
Can I just cut the blade in half and kill it before it kills me?
If you're
You're debilitated.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
also your sword is magical.
There are a couple things that can be done. You just gotta think outside the box. You do have that magical sword won't help you, but you do have a staff.
Isn't that magic as fuck though?
Yes.
different
But
kind of magic,
Magic won't work if you use it on yourself or on the thing.
Okay. So it does, as long as it's not me or it doesn't affect it. It can't affect it, is what you're saying. Okay. I need this thing
There's a
to
lot
get
of
the...
creatures in this place.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think.
But how many of them can get
Centipedes.
there in the
Yeah.
instantly that you're going to die?
That's it. I need something instant. Nothing here is going to be
Centipede.
able to...
They're the only ones that can probably make it.
I don't think
They're
they
fucking everywhere.
make it instantly.
Try
There's
it.
3
What's the
left.
worst you got?
Yeah.
There's other things I could try.
Have at you then.
Damn, I'm just wondering how fragile this thing is. Does it like before I went in? Did it look like it like was breakable, or what did it look kind of
Sword?
like? Yeah. Did
Yeah,
it look sturdy?
trying to do anything to it. It's a
No,
strong looking
no.
blade.
Okay.
So hitting it with another sword won't break it. And trying to cut it with your magic phase or
No.
lightsaber.
I was wondering just if I like somehow earth shifted and just smacked it with.
That's magic.
But moving rocks to hit it wouldn't stop. It would
True.
stop that. But no, I was just thinking if I could snap it like that. But if it's too sturdy looking, then nah.
Didn't you choose fire, not earth?
That's true.
I don't know what the staff can do. Has control of animals. Maybe it can control rocks and plants. No fucking idea.
Not rocks. Plants, though.
I could try and melt it, I guess.
Is there a fire source around you?
I could, as long as I'm not using it on it or myself, I could start a fire with the bones and then use that fire and immediately try and melt the blade with everything I have.
What do you like? What are you using to light the bones on fire? That's kind of hard. Bones don't really do well with being lit on fire.
Really, really intense heat.
Yeah, but where's it coming from?
As long as I'm not using it on the sword, it doesn't suck it up. I'll just use the motes. A sun call. I guess I can't sun call, but a bunch of motes concentrated on a single bone.
Like you don't have a flamethrower on you, is what we're trying to say.
Yeah, the sun motes can start. I was just using sun motes.
Your
magic is gone.
Yeah, you don't have your light right now.
Oh, it's already been sucked
you need
out.
a pre-existing thing of fire to do that. That was like the limitation of what you had with that magic, is that it requires pre-existing, like...
Motes are all dispersed or absorbed.
Okay, so they're already gone. Am I too far away from the lava to pull heat from there, or...?
Yes.
I don't have a flamethrower. Why didn't I buy a flamethrower?
Because it's not normally a standard piece of equipment for, y'all.
No, it is not.
Obviously, we need to change that.
Yeah, we need some mundane stuff in case of anti-magic
No,
shit.
I have a ton of mundane stuff on me, but no, this is... I already did the thing I can do before I'm allowed to, like, before you like, start dying immediately.
Yeah.
I missed.
The staff. The staff can control animals and plants. Is there any plants nearby that I can sense before I die, or...?
No, but there's all sorts of creatures all over the place.
What's the closest thing to here?
Centipede.
How close?
What's
Literally
that?
right under your
Liam's
feet.
right about the centipede? Who fucking knew?
With
These things
all
follow you around like an angry pit bull.
with all my intent, I'm just gonna focus on that robot and just say and see if I can get that centipede to just absolutely
Oh, that's
wreck it.
centipedes are like, I'm off the hook. Oh,
Essentially, the kill it point.
It comes out through the tunnel, rips it up, smacks it across the wall, up, down, just rips it into pieces, and goes back into the tunnel.
Does the sword go flying away?
And embeds itself in the top of the tunnel.
Drake,
You are no longer dying,
Drake.
but
I'm guessing exhausted as fuck.
no,
And
reduce
completely out
your
of
light
breath.
affinity, light level, by 1 each, and no, you don't get the merit points back for it. Reduce shadow, by 1 each on both, and let's see, what other any other magic by 1.
Now, can I use the sap
And
to
it eats a
mitigate
fate
this?
point.
Can I use the sap to mitigate these? I see that my soul's wounded. I have soul salve.
You do have soul salve, yes. How many drops do you have?
I have it ate the first one, then I have 2 drops.
All right, then you can repair 1 thing, either light or dark.
Oh, 2 drops only fix one thing.
Well, it's soul sealing. It's soul healing salve. Like it's a drop. So you can heal your light affinity, dark affinity, or your shadow growth rate, or your light growth rate.
Damn, I am super tempted to eat that peach now just to fix this, but damn, that fucking sword was strong.
Rolled a 1. You're the ideal meal. I mean, you're filled with life, energy, and light, magic. They got a hold of you real good.
I'll protect the
So-
inner light and I'll lower the other one.
Is the sword down with the centipede now?
No, it's embedded into the ceiling of this little tunnel that you guys with all the bone.
Right. So, is it? I assume it's still active right now.
It is, but it's no longer drawing from him. And an eye opens up and kind of looks around and then stares at you.
I'm gonna shoot it with the order
Yay.
rifle.
Alright.
I'm sure we could probably sell this or something, but I don't want to.
Yeah, no, kill it.
So I'm gonna shoot it with the anti-magic rifle.
Okay.
Does it shatter? Does it react at all?
You light it on fire.
They're gonna keep
And the
shooting
thing
it
is
until it's gone.
screeching.
Oh, I'm definitely
going
gonna keep shooting it until it stops making noises.
intensify that fire.
Oh, you shoot it until it's done. Well, you shoot it and then it just disintegrates.
But I just keep shooting it until it stops making noises.
There is a gem that hits the ground and clinks and pings, kind of in slow motion as all of your senses kind of focus on it, kind of the way the One Ring to Rule Them All kind of does to people. It kind of just falls and clinks off a stone and flips
Yeah.
and cartwheels and ding, 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 and
I
everything.
assume
Once it just
Zagano
kind of
can
sits
confirm-
there for a good 10 seconds unmoving on the floor, your senses kind of come back to you. You want
And I
that
assume
stone.
I assume Zagano can tell me that that's the source of the curse, isn't it?
It's a source of power. It's not cursed at all. Or by
Intelligent
any
power,
records
isn't
that
it?
I have of what is considered curse.
Yeah, man, I'll scan it with my magic. What is that? Still cursed, evil, death?
Does it have a will of its own?
Not entirely sure. Doesn't have enough data.
Matt, can I roll anything to try and determine these things, or what?
It's power.
What type of power?
I'm gonna shoot it.
Just tells you power. You're
I'm gonna
reluctant
shoot
to
it with
shoot
the
it.
rifle.
Minus 10 willpower just to attempt it.
Roll an intelligence to know exactly what you're destroying.
No,
Yeah, you're like, shoot it.
I'm pretty good with not on this one, John.
Matt, I have gem enchanting. Can I try and figure out what this is, or what? Is this like a super enchanted
The
gem?
only thing it tells you is it will grant you power.
Okay, I want you to follow me. I want you to follow me through on some logic here. This just fell out of a weapon that immediately possessed a robot that touched it. And now it's demanding subtly to be picked up and used and
It'll
wielded
grant
by
you
someone.
power.
No, I'm not going to try to figure out what I'm killing. I'm going to kill it and kill it. Good.
Well, you've passed the
I-
willpower.
I passed the willpower. I shot this little shit.
Well, hold on. Flock, I need you to make willpower.
Alright, easy. Negative. What's
God
the negatives
damn
on it?
Nice 10.
Nice done.
Nope.
You're going to interrupt the whole one shot. Kind of like, whoa, what are you doing?
It's all shiny and shit.
No, it's basically your senses kind of come back to you, but you know destroying this would be a very large loss of research, understanding of different types of magic. You know, you've never seen this type of crystal before. We can unlock its
Alright.
secrets and overcome whatever stupid intelligence
Yeah.
in there like we've done for everything
almost.
else.
You know
Like-
what? You're right. It's a great source of research. Could you do me a favor and go back to the entrance and go
Yes.
get my robots to go come collect it? Do
Yeah,
that favor for me.
that's the shittiest lie of all time, considering I know you can call them from anywhere.
You don't know if
Yeah.
I've been interrupted here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
but
not gonna
you do
signal
notice that he kind of possessively kind of shifts in front of your shot.
do.
Hey, Flock.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna tap in. Hey, Luna.
Yeah.
Could you do me a favor?
What would that be?
Could you let me borrow the Cat's World thing for a second?
Why don't you ask Allie?
Yeah.
Allie, can I
All right,
borrow?
why don't you ask Divida? There we go. That's better.
Divida, can I borrow your Cat's World thing for a minute?
What's she gonna do with it?
Getting questioned by
I'm just gonna send some. I'm gonna send something to Cat's World for a minute. That's all.
I can hear you.
I know you can hear
Standing
me.
right there.
I know you can hear me.
Yeah, you can send it to Cat's World.
Great.
Okay.
Flock, please don't resist. As I'm gonna send
Matt,
Flock
Matt,
to
again,
Cat's
Matt.
World.
I have to ask Matt, do I resist?
You're gonna send
It's
Flock to Cat's World?
Yes, I'm gonna send Flock to Cat's World for a
Again,
second.
Matt.
That's not a thing. That's 100 points.
Is that?
I think that's
It's 5 points to send an object and 100 points to send a person.
Sorry.
It's an object.
I'm trying to send him there so he'll stop trying to get in the way when I destroy this stupid
Why don't
crystal
we
that's
send
possessing
it
him.
there and then
Because
talk
it
about
might
this?
steal something in your world and hijack it.
Don't forget how
It's actively possessing him right now.
Send a Cat's World that might come up with a prism of equal value to fight.
But that's a
Send the Cat's World.
that's a power that I have to use if I want to summon a prism.
Oh yeah, it's either or, right? Matt, she can choose.
Yes, she
Okay.
gets to
Perfect.
choose.
I'm sorry, Allie.
There's 3 types of transitions to Cat's World. There's one that, you're right, it's 2. There's one that replaces it with a prism of equal power. There's also just send it to Cat's World. So you have to choose between whichever one you want.
I thought it was just both combined.
No, genuinely, I this needs to be destroyed. I'm not gonna hear any arguments as to why it shouldn't be.
So, do you send Flock or do you send
Flock. I'm sending
the-
Flock.
I'm not gonna let him use my power if he's sending Flock.
You
Sending
already
Flock?
let me borrow
Figure
your
it out
power.
yourself.
Just figure it out yourself.
No, I'm serious. Please. What?
No, I'm serious.
Why? Why not?
That's 100
Give me a
points.
reason
I don't
other
think
than
the gem
because
should be destroyed.
it.
I can't do anything about it from here, but if you want to destroy that,
You
gem,
don't know
you'll
what's
have to figure
going
it out
on.
yourself.
Okay, stop meta on the moment because you don't know what's even going on.
Well, that's
Don't
then
try
I'm
to
not
tell
gonna let you
me.
use my power to send a
I have
person to.
asked to borrow it. You said yes, and
You
now
said you were going to send an object, not a person.
I need.
Which I'm going
Okay.
to notice 100 points missing.
Yes, you are after the fact, and we'll discuss it then.
Well, I've had it so that it has to be done with Divida's permission
Good
to
God.
use her power points. So you can't just
Okay.
activate
Okay.
it.
Okay.
So
I'm trying to send Flock there because he's being possessed by a goddamn evil gem that's trying to consume people's souls. Do you understand why I'm trying to send him there?
Flock, are you possessed?
He's going to
I'm
lie to you.
totally not possessed. He's possessed, definitely.
I swear to fuck.
Should just send the whole fucking team to Cat's World. goddamn.
is that what you want to do? Send
This
everyone to
is-
have a powwow, like a meeting?
No! Why do you
Yes,
people
send
do-
everybody to Cat's World.
No!
Alright.
We're
You
all
guys will
going
meet
to
up in Cat's
timeout.
World, all standing in front of each other. The gem's there in front of you guys.
Oh, it came too?
Why? Why
My
did the gem
impression.
come to?
It's soul bonded to me. We were soulmates. I married it. Well, you guys weren't looking.
You broke Liam.
Alright,
Allie.
it's a barren
Liam was
landscape.
already broken.
There's a floating fractured city. There's a flowing aerial field of glass shards. There's a giant smoke prism that's controlling all of it. You guys are just kind of in a barren area. with a couple bits of city, glorious, wonderful, just ride.
But what is the cat doing? That's the question.
The
How
cat,
many people did I just
it's
send?
hissing at the gem.
That's what I thought.
3,
That's what I thought.
Oh no, there goes Liam.
5.
I think I did hear something shattering before he got off.
I think he broke something. That's for sure.
Oh, Eddie.
Did he actually leave?
I don't
Did he
know.
leave?
He
left?
broke something, so he's probably going to go fix that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, was it actually a breaking sound?
I think so.
I thought you were
didn't hear
saying Liam himself had broken.
Probably both.
Oh, he did. Yes. I think he got very, very excited and probably knocked a glass off the table or something.
Probably.
Now, guys, I'm definitely not possessed. Don't listen to Olin.
I didn't know I could send everybody to Cat's World. That's
Well,
fine.
actually, you did. You spent how many PowerPoints?
I
Jenny,
just spent 600 PowerPoints.
Jenny, Julu, Clarity. Clarity's not there. Clarity went
Oh,
away.
okay.
Clarity's at the entrance. You probably could have grabbed him if you wanted.
You at least need sight for these things, right?
Do you?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I thought she was all
Matt
soul.
gave me I asked and Matt gave me permission.
Yes, she said
I-
the whole team.
Clarity is no longer connected with the team, apparently, so
Okay.
probably not. Yeah, I fell out of Johnny's array.
500 PowerPoints.
I figured that happened when you died, but like you came back in or something.
No. Well, you know what? This is a good time for. I asked you a question, Matt. Am I refunding all merit expenditures or just those flavored by my patron?
Only flavored.
Okay. Then
Which
that's
to me,
Sounds like everything not sentient.
no. There are quite a few powers that just didn't have any. There was no way to give them a patron related thing.
Oh, I just thought every purchase was 50-50, you know what I mean? Half it goes to your ambition or what you want to do with it, and the other is kind of directed by your patron.
If it is involved any which way or shape with the
fear.
the sentient pillar.
Say that one more time, Matt. Anything involved sentient pillar? That's what I got.
Yeah, if it's involved in the sentient pillar, the patrons
Yeah.
have nothing to do with it. The sentient pillar is owned by the Greater Weaver.
Weaver. Right, but every other 4, that lease has something related to your patron, correct?
It doesn't have to. Like I have just straight initiative bonuses. Invested merit into initiative
Yeah.
and got extra bonuses, and there's no way to flavor that with patron. It's just a static bonus.
Yep. It's like increasing your
Part of his
statistic.
severance pay. He gets to keep some stuff of that nature. If you
Okay.
quit on a patron, it may be a little different, but it's 50 unique patrons, so
John, what about your 100 and some attached to the comet? What happened to that?
What?
Remember when you did?
Oh, my reality anchor?
Yeah,
That's connected to your lunar atlas.
right. So
Uh,
that must have got refunded as well in your severance pay, or question mark?
well, I suppose I did. When I made my list of stuff that was getting refunded, I didn't know that I had been separated out from the
Mhm.
lunar atlas. So I will send you an updated version of that as well, I guess, Matt?
sure.
All right.
Okay, well that's good that you at least got those points back too.
You're also
Matt,
no
while
longer
he's
bonded
away,
to
You
the.
better make this turn out well for us
suit,
so he doesn't yell
the
at me
hunter suit.
later.
Yeah. Which means my tattoos go off.
I don't think he heard me.
Yeah, so a lot of stuff kind of gets reset or shuffled or changed.
You have to make this go really, really well, Matt, so Liam doesn't yell at me later.
The
He's
gem
gonna
turns
yell at
out
you.
to be a
You
benevolent.
gotta understand that
But
as,
if it-
as a pack member, you disobeyed a direct order from superior.
I have calmed down now.
I see. Welcome back, Liam.
Okay.
Did you
I
have
want-
to go scream in a pillow?
I
He
want
didn't beat his
you
cat.
all to stop fucking laughing when I'm actually frustrated with you. Please. When you know I am
It's just you get
actually no,
frustrated
shut the
so
fuck up.
easily.
Dude.
Oh my
Whoa.
God.
Whoa, that is
Please.
a little
Oh,
bit
hey,
too-
I
do that.
don't want to be interrupted right now. I want to say this. So shut the fuck up, please.
Damn it.
I am really sick of when we have something serious come up in this game that none of you want to take it seriously. I am really sick that when I'm trying to do something serious, you want to fucking laugh when I get frustrated when you're being obstinate about it. I am really sick of this attitude that anytime something serious in this story comes up, that you want to just do whatever makes you giggly. I am fucking sick that I can't take this story seriously when it needs to be serious because nobody else wants to take it fucking seriously at all. I don't like that that's disrespectful to the story. I don't like that that's disrespectful to the RP. I don't like that that's disrespectful to the goddamn game. And I hate that you all want to be so fucking casually disrespectful to me when I'm having a serious moment in this game because you want to dick around like fucking assholes because you think it's funny for you. Great, it's funny for you. Obviously, it's not funny for me.
Liam, you're not
fucking-
the most important person in this game.
No, I'm not. And you ruin what I'm doing
I
all the
played for
time.
5 minutes because it's all about you.
No, I'm trying
I
really
can't do
hard
anything
not to
because
be.
everything pisses off. Oh, Mr. King Liam. Nobody can fucking do anything because, oh, we have to listen to the team leader. He has to do everything first.
I hardly do anything. You act like I do
recordings of
everything.
4-hour sessions of just you.
Fucking
Well,
quit that. I'm fucking.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put new thread on hiatus. Have a good rest of your day, guys. Things have kind of fallen apart, so we're just gonna retire it until I can kind of figure out how we need to proceed. So, no new threat for Huron until I say so. So, we're gonna go back to the intermission screen, and if I have to dump the game and start afresh, then we might have to. So, have a good rest of your day, guys. I'll be on intermittently. I got some chores. Gonna make some dinner. Let's start
Yeah,
lunch.
man, have a nice
Um,
day.
See you guys.
Sorry this shit happened.
No, this is what I've been trying to avoid. But we've been kind of on the knife's edge for quite some time. So I was hoping we were swinging towards the other side, but unfortunately, we've kind of we slipped again. So, all right,
Yeah, man, have a nice day.
see ya.
Well, Hayden.
Yeah, that ended well.
Yep.
I think Allie made some very fair points, to be fair. Like, fuck.
Yeah, she's been feeling this way.
It's true, he has way more playtime than everyone else. So he is a little centered around him, and he like super says no to people's ideas all the time. No? Well, I'm gonna head out of here, man. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. See ya.
Peace.